Ay, ay, ay. Hello, hello, hello. Morning, evening, afternoon, everyone. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh boy. Guess apologies for the late stream, right? I just had I ended up being helped by some stuff, right? So yeah, that's why we're I mean, like late. More single pause. You know it. I believe today is the day when it shall arrive. Today is the day when it shall arrive. Surely. We'll compensate by going longer. Probably not. We'll probably go into around the same time as yesterday, if anything. And besides, I'm not going to do too much stalling today, because I think we're probably going to head straight into the story, if anything, right? Because I do want to finish it today. And like you just said, right, there's technically no news, right? Nothing was updated or anything, right? I guess the the most tangential thing is what I think a pure fiction flow is like bugged, and they gave like compensation for it, but like that's like whatever, right? It's like not really that important. 60 consecutive streams. What is wrong with you? Why would you watch me for 60 consecutive streams? Even I wouldn't do that to myself. But thanks, I think. Let's see. Wait, we are pulling in the right banner, right? Oh, come on, we're like, are we at 20 yet? Okay, we're 27. And beyond the right banner, okay. Come on. This is really gonna take me to like 10, isn't it? There's a new year. Yeah, we'll probably, oh, is that? Oh, we probably won't watch it. Yeah, we probably won't watch until we're done with the story, which hopefully should be today. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Come on. And it's here. Nope, this little thing is gonna send me all the way to... Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. Song every time. I mean, they should just go click the first thing, right? I'm not choosing which song to start with. Although, to be honest, I do sometimes pick to start with the Evelyn song, because I do like that song. Okay, and I should probably... Wait, hold on, let me see. Do I have these? No, I don't. Probably waste my energy doing that, and then we'll start the story. Because I don't think there's anything we have to do this week. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's, too urgent. I'll probably, from finishing the story. Because next week is going to be a slight pain. Since next week is, how do you say it? I think it's Genshin update, and I think there's also something else which I can't remember. Well, yeah, next week is... No, next week and the week after are a pain in the ass. That is going to be a pain in the ass. Ye Shangguang may better not die. I don't think she'll die. I think the worst I would probably do is, make her have the memory loss, but like, I'm not sure in the sense that is the Qingming sword stuff all kind of like now dealt with, right? Because technically, like, she shouldn't have recovered, right? Because I mean, no other wielder before her, ever really recovered from, the state of, losing themselves. But she did, so it's like, are we all Gucci now, or is it still like, are we still in distress over the swords? I'm not too sure. All right, not too sure about that. I mean, I guess we'll probably end up finding out sometime this week. Maybe this week. Oh, sorry, not this week. We'll probably end up finding out, in the story, right? So if everything's actually fine or if it's not fine. I don't know. I kind of want it not to be fine, right? Because I will say that then it will kind of feel like all of like the bad stuff with Jingming Sword for it to just be more or less immediately kind of resolved, right? Would feel, I don't know, in a way lackluster, right? Maybe. Because I'll probably expand on it after we finish the story because I feel like I need to see how it progresses, right? To see if what I'm thinking is right or nah. Okay, let's take this. Okay, cool. Why is he farming XP? Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna, once we get the Wenjin, I'm gonna need Wenjin XP to upgrade the Wenjin. Otherwise the Wenjin is gonna be stuck at level 1. That's why. And I'm pretty sure that was disc XP. Right? Yeah, that was like disc XP. Okay. Oh, and we have another one. that. Wow, we had another one. Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna hit Pitsy soon again. Okay, but let's see. What the hell happened in the story so far? Well, I guess it's mainly about, I guess kind of like bring her back from the brink, right? Using the device that Yeshiwan, right, found, right? And we did end up bringing her back from the brink. But at the same time, the white version fused into her, right? So technically the white version of her is gone, right? Yeshu, and I guess Yishuan is back, and I guess Yeshuan kind of like exposed the Yankee Summit to an extent, right? Because he was saying that it wasn't a coincidence that they were picked up, right? That the elders and Lu Huangzhou, I think it's Hangzhou, the old fuck that I've been, wanting people to punch him. I guess it was kind of exposed that he was like going after the children who had the qualities to become a sword wielder, a Qingming sword wielder, right? Yeshi Yuan kind of like Yeshuan kind of thought that uh like they're going so far to the extent that they're killing the parents, right? But no, they weren't killing the parents, right? But they were like handpicking orphans, which I mean, technically is better because at least they weren't making the orphans. But it's still not exactly very good. One of the Black Bamboo was a teacher who got Lockside. I can't remember his name right. No, I don't think so. I feel like the Black Bamboo is definitely related to like Sunbringer, right? Because I mean we know that it is, but I feel like the Bamboo is maybe has one of the AIs in it, right? Because when we first before we first even encountered the Bamboo, Fairy did say that a very highly intelligent being or something entity that Fairy couldn't, let's say, decode or get a good uh hang on was inside the Bamboo, right? So it's like maybe like one of the AIs, right, is inside the Bamboo. I mean, I don't know. Like at very convenient times, it feels like the Bamboo goes offline or malfunctions, right? Which is kind of like, very, very convenient. The 4-week asteroid weapon for small Helia is just a constellation of the weapon. Yeah, it's a constellation. Oh, it's like a weapon dupe. Wait, I'm pretty sure it tells you that it's a weapon dupe, not a actual weapon. And besides, the Helia weapon is okay. It's okay. Wait, also you could have gotten the Helia weapon from like a event, like a patch or two ago, if I recall. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Helia weapon was a reward from like an event a patch or two ago. You didn't tell me. We literally checked it out. No, we didn't. What we checked out was Cordy stuff. We didn't check out Helia stuff. Because I said that you can craft the Helia Stigmata, right? Because it's a part 2 Stigmata. But as for weapon, you can't really get it except for when it's on banner, when God knows if it will actually ever be on banner, because like who would pull for it, and when they gave it to you out for you for an event, which a patch or two ago. Because I remember, because I never had that weapon before, but I have it now because it was in a banner, not in a banner, in a freaking event that they gave it to you for free. Corley's weapon is exactly the same as the asteroid shop. No, it's not. Oh, okay, you're making me like doubt myself. Hold up. No, hold up. Okay, so let me quickly log into back there because I'm pretty sure it's not. Because I'm pretty sure it's the same box, right? Because you buy 4 of the boxes so that you can make one of the essential materials for it. Yeah, it's the same box. Yeah. That's not. That's technically is essentially like an essential material. It's not an actual weapon. And I'm pretty sure the Helia thing was like 1 or 2 patches ago, not 3 or 4, because it was like not that long ago since I had it. Shop. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, because it specifically says performing synergy. You play since Love Elf. Oh, okay, so then you missed the patch. Yeah, because then there was the patch before Love Elf. Yeah, because this is for synergy. Yeah. Yeah, then you literally just missed the patch, the thing. Because you can't buy Coralie's weapon from here. Because you got the Coralie weapon from the part 2 chapter 1 story is where you got Coralie weapon from, if I recall. Yeah, because you can't buy it here. Which story is Dreamseeker Constellation? It is chapter 4 and chapter 10, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's chapter 4 because you get it from here. Yeah, you get it from here, chapter 4. Yeah. So I'm completing chapter 4 because this is the for SS. And then the last one is in chapter 10. I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Yeah, chapter 10 because this is the one for SSS. There's chapter 4 and chapter 10. And I guess chapter 1 to get Dreamseeker. I guess while I'm here, let me quickly do this stuff. Alright, you wanted me to do the freaking quiz for some reason, right? I can do the quiz quickly. It's been a while since I've done it, but it should still be fairly doable. Did I do this? Oh, God Abyss. Okay, we don't have to worry about Abyss for bits. Why is it? Oh, mail. New version, happy birthday. I know we got that already. Oh, we saved that. Okay, and that's all. Yes, it is. Just do random check. Cool. Do the fresh account challenge. Do the fresh account challenge. Oh my god, that's gonna. I mean, it's not. Okay, let me get some time and then we'll see, right? Because Sammy's gonna get taken up with. What's it called again? What's that shit called again? Enfield release, right? So, yeah. Oh boy. Besides, the fresh account challenge is gonna be like a pay. I mean, I feel like they do the quest. God fucking the menu was like freaking something. I mean, I can quickly look back in. It's fine. Oh my god. Let's see. Where I did open up the game, right? Yes, I did. Okay. TFT is so weird. I'm not fighting players units, but small creeps. Yeah, it's like PvPvE, right? It's kind of the thing where it's technically player versus player, but what you're competing is technically in how efficiently you can kill the creeps, right? And how quickly. Because as you progress, it gets harder and longer, right? Because are very cool in the previous iteration, like the one of the best comp was just a 13 Flame Chaser vertical, right? But I'm not sure if that's still like a thing for this version. Which type of weapon does Crimson cross? My pleasure shall bring a different. How is my pleasure Shadowbringer different with Astral's ring specialization? What's activated? It's all of them. What are the spatial adjustments? It's all of them. Whenever the question is like has like an option of all of them, is always that one. Like this one, right? It's all of them. Okay. How do you cosmic expression? How does cosmic expression cast special skill? Is weapon active when the beacon's present, right? Yeah, when the beacon's present and energy is full. In the Elysium Realm, Hush of Truth can. Oh, my God, in the Elysium Realm question. Hush of Truth can leave her mecha and detonate it to deal high damage. Which of the following can make her leave the mecha? Oh, it's freaking cost alt. Which battlesuit can Sugary Starburst support well? Well, it's Human Ego, because that's the only Ice Valkyrie here. Because that's physical, bleed, lightning, and yeah, so it's Human Ego. Cheating? It's not cheating. How can Sugary Starburst Ultimate Roller Dance Shining Now buff the team? Against all of them. All of them. That's like this one cheat thing that you realize after a while, right? That's if there's an option like this, it's that one, which is nice, but sometimes it's like annoying because then there's like too many, right? Because like half of the questions for this one was literally like all of them, right? So I was like, which is not an effect of Mad Pleasure, which is not an effect of her ultimate. Which is not an effect of her ult. It doesn't restore banquet enjoyment. It triggers time frozen domain. And it does also trigger it during the ult because it's a snap. A resource SP for teammate on hit. I'm pretty sure it's this. Because she restores it if it's on Stellar Output. I'm pretty sure it's C. It's C or D. Does she restore SP to your teammates? I don't think. Oh my god, this is actually. Hold up. When she holds, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. Right? She doesn't. She doesn't. Right? Because when we do the SS run in a bit in MA, like when you even if you immediately hold, you have to do like 2 combos and then you can do the charge attack. Yeah, it's this. It's this. What? Which is not an effect. It doesn't restore banquet enjoyment though. Nah, what the? Bruh. It doesn't restore banquets. Wait, hold up. No. Let me read this. Where is she? Taurus. No. This is like, it's very specific question. Hold up. She deals, yeah, time from the domain. Restores SP to other harmon. Okay, so she does restores SP. And this is in cell outburst. Okay. And reduces also. Yeah, she does. Wait. And this is this. No, it's not this either. Another is like, and that's wait. I know there's an upgrade which gives it to you. Yeah, it's the S2. I guess, yeah, because I know the S2 upgrade does, but I guess that asks you as a whole, right? As if you were to have SSS. Yeah, I guess the question is with the assumption that you're talking about an SSS version, right? Because S0 doesn't give you like the full banquet enjoyment, right? It's only at S2. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Also, what do you mean, Taurus? You're acting as if you would have even, let's say, been able to pick the right answer there. Shut the hell up. Core memory unlocked. I guess. Because I'm pretty sure like no other question was like, well, from what I recall, I don't believe any other question has been phrased with the assumption that you're talking about SSS, right? Or I guess at least S2. Okay, but it's fine. Yeah, I guess let's go continue the story. What is this? Oh, this. It's a vast round only lasts 10 seconds, but it's definitely meta heavy. The hell are you talking about? Are you talking about your own performance now? HF3TFT. Oh, it is kind of fast, right? That is kind of a nice thing, right? It is like, it's not that slow. You can get through rounds quickly. But yeah, I mean, like, it is. I mean, TFT in a whole is gonna be like meta heavy, right? You will be able to make like some interesting comps here and there, right? But like the most reliable things is, the what's good, right? But that's like with any competitive thing, right? So, You walk to one side with Xiaoguang, Senior Ye, and Lockspring. Alright, Senior Ye wanted like Xiaoguang to leave Suiwen Temple.
こんなところ今すぐ出よう、春子。生命圏とのつながりを断ち切りさえすれば。
ごめんね、お兄ちゃん。でも私、もう決めたの。
陸の言葉を気にしているのか。何度も言うように、それは君の責任では。
違うってば。 誰の言葉も気にしてなんかない。これ私、子供の頃、街角のお店で食べられる金木犀のケーキが好きだったわよね。食べるたびにお腹が痛くなるから、お兄ちゃんに禁止されちゃったやつ。
Wait, are we actually childhood friends with her? Or was that
あれからも我慢できなくて、こっそり何度か買ってたんだ。
just a dream?
案の定お腹を壊して病院送りになりかけたこともあったけど、
春子、
あの時こっそりケーキを食べたこと、いつまでも守ってもらうわけにもいかないもの。私もこんなに大きいんだから、自分大好きなお菓子を食べてお腹を壊すって結果を受け入れるのだって私の人生の立派な一部なんだから。綺麗なガラス玉の中で朽ち果てるまで守られ続けてちゃダメ。ちゃんと自分で生きて、失敗して、転んで、
I mean,
泣いて、笑わなきゃ。
I get what she's saying, right? But I feel like there's a disparity in, eating something and then getting a stomachache and, using a sword and losing your life, losing your existence just because of using the swords. But yeah, it's like completely different.
話が違うんだ。兄として君がみすみす死に向かうのを見ているわけには。
本当に私が死に向かってるかは終わりにたどり着いてみるまで誰にもわからないでしょ。
分かっているのか、春子。死よりも恐ろしいのは来る日も来る日も終わりなく続く恐怖と苦しみだ。いつ記憶を、五感を、この世界とのつながりを全て失うのか知ることさえできない。いつ終わるとも知れない喪失の日々が続くんだ。それでも呪われた剣を手放さないというのか。
だってお兄ちゃん、私最初から全部知ってるもの。制限の中で絶え間なく衝突する2つの力も、喧嘩では到底抑えらんない反動も、いつか記憶に五感、そして全部を失っていくことも。
そんなこと今まで話してくれなかったじゃないか。
言ったらお兄ちゃんはもっと心配するでしょ。一日ごとに確実に終わりが近づいてて、常に喪失と隣り合わせで何かを手に入れるほど失うものも多くなる。でもそれって別に私だけじゃないと思うのよね。人は誰しもいつか死ぬって考えたらみんなそう。お兄ちゃん言ってたでしょ。みんなを救うために犠牲になる私の命だってみんなの命と同じか、それ以上に大事なんだって。それなら逆だって成り立つわよね。私はみんなで、みんなは私。
Huh? Wait, what? Am I being stupid here? It's someone from everyone else that my life matters just the same, so if that's true, the reverse must be true as well. I am all life.
生命権の苦しみを身をもって知ってるから、次の誰かに同じ絶望を味わってほしくない。最悪
Oh, basically, they're all the same essentially. I think
みんなにそれが降りかかってほしくない。
is what's being conveyed
お
there.
兄ちゃんからしたらバカみたいって思うかもしれないけど、私はそういう人になりたい。というか、そういう人になることを選びたいの。
There's light in Zhao Guang's eyes, bright enough to be considered dazzling. Across from her, Senior Ye remains silent for what feels like an eternity.
僕はただの凡人だ。だから見知らぬ誰かよりも
I mean, that's all
実
reasonable,
の
right?
妹を心配する。主情の重みなんて僕には背負えないし、背負う気もない。
And it is unreasonable too, anyway.
君が本当にそう望んでいるのなら、だからといって諦めはしない。必ず。
それなら私だけじゃなくてお兄ちゃんのためにも一つ約束をして。私が選んだことも運命もお兄ちゃんのせいじゃないんだから、 背負おうとしなくていいの。
Yeshi Wan opens his mouth, but no words come out. He looks at Jia Guang one last time, his eyes filled with pain, reluctance, helplessness, and perhaps a trace of relief he himself doesn't notice. At last, he remains silent, turns around, and walks out of the room. We weren't even in the room in the first place.
壮大な兄弟喧嘩に付き合わせちゃって。
Recap dialogue. Basically, in a simple way, words, let me live by my own means. Like, you don't have to keep worrying about me, and try and let yourself be happy. It's like a it's basically the same thing. Jaguan subconsciously twists the hem of her clothes in her fingers, her head lowered, her breathing careful and uncertain. After a moment, as if gathering the greatest resolve of her life, she slowly lifts her head and meets your gaze.
やっぱり妹、あのね、私たちが適当感で
Oh, so it is that.
どこかでやったって本当は
Hmm.
お墓まで持ってくつもりだったけど、あなたに打ち明けなかったら一生
So it
後
is kind of
悔
like
する
a
かもって思うようになって、あの時私は生命権の力を手に入れたばかりの子供だった。
So
自分の運命を知ったばかりで、夜に一人長期兵でお母さんのくれたオルゴールを抱きしめてた。もっと小さい頃は家族みんなでその曲を口ずさんだこともある。でもあの日はなんでか急に音が出なくなっちゃったの。どんなにいじってもうんともすんとも言わなくて、もう戻ってこない両親がオルゴールに重なって涙が全然止まらなくて、あ、私もこのオルゴールみたいに壊れちゃったんだって思ったと。あなたがいたの。オルゴールを直して良い品屋で金木犀の飴を買ってくれた。あの時の私はあなたにこう聞いた。目の前にあるのが、そしたらあなたは前に進んでみないとわからないこともあるってでもずいぶん前のことだし、
I don't know how to feel about
忘れちゃってる
this.
わよね。
I think like, I thought it was just a dream.
あれはただの夢だと思ってたんだけど、私たち本当に会ったことがあるの？
うん、私たち会ったことあるわよ。あなたにとってはちょっとした出会い以上のものじゃなかったかもしれないけど、私にとっては
They're like
暗い部屋に差し込んだ
using a lot of tropes to push the GF experience
あの時かけてくれた言葉
with
の力だけじゃ
Jaguang.
ない。あなたからはそれまでに感じたことのないくらい安心できる何かを感じた。何が起きてもきっと立ち向かおうって思える。
After saying that, Jaguang seems much more at ease. She takes another deep breath as if she's ready to reveal the deepest secrets hidden in her heart.
そしてもう一人の楊春子。昔の私はあの子の存在をなるべく隠そうとしてた。わがままでずるくて、それが私の一部だなんてすっごく恥ずかしいって思ってた。でも今は違う。結局あの子は本当に私の一部だったんだもの。この子、どんなにすごい人でも恐怖を感じないことなんてないでしょ。だから怖がる自分も弱音を吐く自分も逃げ出したくなる自分も全部受け入れるって決めた。だって私は人並みに怖がりなだけじゃなくて、人並みの愛と勇気を持ってる。恐怖心は私に慎重さを、愛と勇気は前に進む勇気をくれる。あの子はこの世界より先に死ぬなんてまっぴらって言ったけど、今の私はこの世界と一緒に生きて
Live and die with this world.
最初にザオちゃんと取引して、 ラマニアンフォローに入った時はみんなに守られてるっていう後ろめたさに耐えられなくなったからだし、その次に入った時は大きくなったフォローが長期兵を飲み込もうとしてるのを見て、生命権の剣士としての責任を感じたから、今この時私は生命権を受け入れてその剣士になる。運命に従うんじゃなくて、私が運命を自分で選ぶんだから。この世界のために、私のために、それとあなたのために何かをしてあげたいから。
What do you mean? You already did something for us by being T0 on release.
急にこんなこと言われてびっくりするわよね。
And also you kind of
で
like
も本当に
killed my pause.
私にとってリンは特別なの。あなた自身はひょうひょうとしてるのに、私の不安や痛みを全部受け止めてくれるくらい頼もしいんだから。
After saying that, Jia Guang suddenly looks a little shy.
とにかく私、最近いろいろなことが、こういうことなんだ。
I'm on your side. Are we?
大丈夫だよ。何か不安になっちゃった？代わりに大事なことを決めてあげたりはできないけど、一度春光がそうと決めたなら頑張ってそれを受け止めるよ。
ごめんね、ずいぶん引き止めちゃった。それじゃあおやすみリン。お互いいい夢見ましょう。
And I guess by the sounds of it, the curse is not like, not the curse, right? But the aidlings of the sword isn't solved, right? From the way it's like being said. Okay, I guess let's go to sleep then. Surely nothing bad will happen while we're sleeping. Xiao Guang has fully recovered, not just her senses, but her memories too. Although we haven't completely resolved the issue with the side effects of the Qingming sword, at least things are moving in the right direction. Okay, yeah, it literally tells you. What a long day, time to get some rest. Hope nothing else happens. Surely. You drag your tired body into bed. The moment you close your eyes, your consciousness drifts into a long-awaited sweet dream. You feel as if you're back to that perfect spot to watch the sunset at Phylum Heights. In the sky, the orange sunset blazes with brilliance, warm but not blinding. You hear the wind whisper and the distant bustle of city streets, while catching that familiar sweet osmanthus fragrance lingering in the air. You see Xiao Guang standing right beside you. She has a smile on her face, turning slightly towards you as she speaks. You can't make out the words, but her voice is as soft as feathers. You feel the unprecedented sense of peace and relaxation, as if all the chaos in the world has drifted far away from you at this moment. Just as you're surrounded by happiness and tranquility, an electronic sound that doesn't belong to this beautiful world suddenly rings out. Alert! Massive energy anomaly detects in Luminian Hollow. It appears the underground undergoing a second rapid expansion. Additionally, its current expansion rate has far exceeded the previous recorded peak value. Crisis level has been elevated to maximum. Okay, now we'll go into the last section. That was just some cute girl talk. I guess that's one way to view it. Of what just happened. But how are you doing? Everything alright? I'm okay, you guys can evacuate. Of course we aren't. We may be civilians, but Waifu Peninsula is our home too. We won't surrender this place to the Hollow Ethereals. Nice Alice. Dropped a pretty cool line there. Anyway, how's it going? We've got to protect Phylum Heights. You must be familiar with the combat power at this point. Everything else aside, we can't hold our own when it comes to a fight. Exactly, if you need our help, just come find us. Okay, but what the hell are they gonna do? After chatting a bit longer, Minato, Alice, and Yuzuha go calm down the panicked citizens nearby. We just got to the climax. Now we're close to the end. We should be, I think. Anomalies in miasma levels are rising, spreading at an accelerated rate. The model prediction shows a strong positive correlation between the growth rate of the anomalous miasma and the expansion of the Lemonian Hollow. If the current trend continues, the Lemonian Hollow will breach the Zanla's limits within half an hour, triggering the catastrophic consequence beyond our control. Warning, sudden activation protocols have failed. Alert level raised to maximum. Didn't expect to see this day come so soon. Thanks to our previous experience, evacuating this residence went pretty well. Other defensive squads are already deployed throughout the city, but someone has to go into the Lemonian Hollow to deal with the surface of the source of the issue. But actually, you know, our squad is ready for action anytime. Got it. Protecting Phylum Heights is our responsibility. After giving you a nod, Magus and Seed leave for now to patrol the area. God, look at them drooping. Why did I say that? There's a strong ether energy here. It must, just like being in the hollow. Must be those black flowers and the abnormal miasma causing trouble. If this keeps up, Phylum Heights is going to be in deep trouble. It might get dangerous here, so this is where we step in and help. Yeah, it looks like the most of the defense force is tied up with evacuation duty. They seem pretty short-staffed. Proxy, just say the word if you need anything from us. After that, Lucia takes Yudhari aside for a brief rest. A brief relaxation with Yudhari. Proxy, seems like we're about to get caught up in another big battle. Phylum Heights has gathered quite a few members from different organizations. The Defense Force, Hollow Special Operations, the civilian group Spook Shack, and of course us, Krampus. At a time like this, we should put aside all our differences and work together. I agree. This is no small matter, exercise caution and stay safe. I like how freaking Spook Shack is technically the odd one out of everyone. After giving you some final instructions, Eileen and Banyu leave for now to make some pre-battle preparations. The Avenge. Kinda. Hold on, what the hell is, I feel like we missed a group. Did we miss a group? I guess, we don't see Yanagi and Miyabi, right? Because we know that they're here, but... like, I guess we didn't come across them? I guess HSO member, right? Anomalous miasmas are spreading and evacuation masters are sweeping temple set up temporary shelters. Okay, now. Yeah, I guess we'll probably see them inside. No cosmetic, but okay, bitch. Yeah. You arrive at the plaza at Phylum Heights and notice Yishuan Shifu is here too. She gazes at Xiaoguang and Xianya. Her usual calm eyes filled with conflict of emotions.
来たか。
師匠。
釈炎。春子。雲岳さんのことも生命圏のことも何と言って詫びたらいいか。いや違うな。言葉でどうにかなる段階はとうに過ぎている。
そんな師匠のせいじゃ。
いいんだ春子。
No, it is our fault.
姉様がいなくなってからと。
Yeah.
私が無意識のうちに生命圏を避けていたことは事実だ。あの剣が憎くて仕方ない一方で、雲岳さんの宗師としておざなりにするわけにもいかなかった。そうしたジレンマの果てに喧嘩を生み出し、蓋に封をしてからはひたすら視界に入れないようにしてきた。そこにだが結局のところ、あの喧嘩にしたって大してお前さんの助けにはならなかったようだな。
あの場でああは言いましたが、多少は機能していたはずです。始まりの主が目覚める以前であれば、完全に代償を断つことはできなくとも、ある程度
Yeah, I mean, like,
守れていたのでしょう。
that's so literally, I mean, the case she made did work, right? It's just, you're not gonna expect the freaking, her to overuse her swords recently, right? Which then, I guess, counteract against the effects of the case. So, I mean, technically what Yishuan did was not like a waste. Yeah, didn't power creep that one thing about Yishuan. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's very hard to power creep Yishuan in that sense. I mean, I think the only one that's even close is maybe Yudhari, right? But I don't think Yudhari matches.
徐々に効力を失いつつあったようですね。
釈炎。お前さんの不満はもっともだ。
雲岳山の宗師としての責任、お前さんや春光の師としての責任。
いえ、僕も怒りに任せて心にもない言葉をあなたに投げつけてしまった。ですが陸講習を、そして雲岳山を許すことは。
陸講習については私が行使できる権限の全てを使って調査を進めさせている。
すみませんが、あまり慰めにはなりません。僕が許せないのはあまたという生贄のもとに築かれた。
お兄ちゃん、過去はもう変えられない。でも未来はまだ私たちの手で変えていけるわ。それにこれからの私はもう生贄なんかじゃない。この前ラマニアンフォローに入った時の私は罪悪感とか責任感で動いてた。でもこれからの私を動かすのは私自身の意志。
春光、
語らいはここまでにしておきましょう。今優先す
Yeah, the hollow is expanding. We need to kind of deal with that.
この先に
Come
待
on.
ち受けているのは。
After a while, the others from Yankee Summit as well as Wise also arrive. No one speak. Huh? Sorry. No one speaks. The air is filled with the eerie calm before the storm. Every face carries the weight unlike ever before.
みんな、すごく悪い知らせがある。現在のデータによると、ラマニアンフォローの異常なミアズマは、もうエネルギー量がピークに達しているようだ。
あの時はもう収まったかと思っていたが、
その通りだ。
Just put Bell on the front lines. I don't know about that.
速いスピードで拡張を続けている。つまり我々は
I mean, I guess
異常な宮妻の根源を突き止め、それを
we had the power of plot, she'll probably be fine.
さもなくば、長期兵全域が巨大なフォローと化してしまう恐れがある。そう遠くないうちに。そして現時点における私の調査によると、根源はラマニアンフォローの最新に
Yes.
潜む始まりの主の力であることはほぼ間違いない。
I mean, I feel like it would have made sense again to do a further investigation of this area once we found out about it, considering this area only appeared after the creator, you know, was, I guess, released. So I feel like it was
そ
very
こそが最優先事項となるわけ。
something that should have been top prior.
同時に A 地区の住民が避難する時間を稼ぐべくフォローの拡張を遅らせることも急務だ。ただし公園部隊の到着までは時間を要する一方で、フォローの拡張は待ってくれまい。とりわけ雲岳山が担う役割は大きい。この異常な宮妻なる物質は君たちの術法でなければ効果的に排除できないと聞いている。
市長殿、私の無備も異常な宮妻に対してそれなりの効果を発揮するようだ。
それもまた
I mean, yeah.
の力が関係しているのかもしれない
Wait, the creator, Taylor was turned into like a yokai, right?
いずれにせよ
Hmm.
フォローの拡張を遅滞させるべく、まずはラマニアンフォローに入り異常な宮妻を排除する必要がある。しかし異常な宮妻が集う主要な座標については、
ミアズマが特に活発なエリアなら、すでにフェアではなく、僕たちがいくつか特定しています。春光がやってくれたように、フォローの拡大を遅らせるには、エリアにある黒い花と異常なミアズマを排除すればいいはずです。
ならばこの場にいる人間で手分けして、それぞれ異なるエリアの黒い葉、他のところはともかく、最も重要なのはラマニアンフォローの中心部。
生命圏とラマニアンフォロー、そして始まりの主との間には予想だにしなかったつながりがあるようだ。現状始まりの主の力を封印できるのは生命圏の剣士を置いて。
I'm sure Zhao could do it. Zhao's an up banner.
僕
She
た
can
ちの
probably
計
do
算
it
結
too.
果から導き出した結論もほぼ同じです。あまり考えたくはないけれど、全てを終わらせるにはどうしても生命圏に頼るほかは。
私が行く生命圏の力は始まりの主と不思議な因縁があって、ラマニアンフォローのあのエリアともつながってる。
春光、
それが現時点で最も合理的な選択だと言える。だがいいのかね。
長さん。私は自分の意志でこの道を選ぶんです。
春光はまだ回復したばかりだ。この子の死としてまた危険な目に遭うと分かっていながら送りラマニアンフォローには私が行く。生命権こそ扱えないが実力については文句あるまい。
I mean, she probably would be fine, but because of these story plots, she has to go in.
君の心配はわかるが、
Yeah.
だが
何よりも私は自ら行くと決断した彼女の意志を尊重したい。また長期兵の守りを固めるには君が必要不可欠なんだ。いいじゃん。
I'm going with Zhao Guang.
私も春光と中心部に行くよ。プロ騎士として何があっても無事に連れて帰ってみせるから。
ザオちゃんも行くよ。
Oh, that's Zhao.
もう何度も一緒に行動したし、
True, we need her support.
もちろんお目付け役としての立場もあるから。黒枝の最高戦力として、
僕も手伝おう。
Lot Spring.
ラマニアンフォローの内部はそれなりに熟知しているつもりだ。
ああ、
Okay.
それとこれはいい知らせだ。知っての通りリンがフォローにいる間は HDD システムを介して僕と通信しているわけだけど、ここでリンの邪魔にならないよう通信全体を僕が見張っておこう。
分かった。
Okay.
互いに通信できれば何かと便利だろう。頼りにしてるからな。では残りのメンバーは私の方でざっと振り分けるぞ。
Yishuan quickly divides everyone into teams, and thus the final battle for the survival of the new area begins. Again.
それじゃあフォローには階段屋からのサプライズを楽しんでもらおうか。
皆でこの
That is an unbalanced team.
始まりの主が何を考えて
I feel like
絶対に止めてみせる。
it's not very balanced.
私と共に
Uh,
を死守しろ。こもひくら。
Dylan, Banyua, and Miyabi feels like that seems very unbalanced in comparison to the others, but sure. Everyone is ready. There is heavy with tension. Like the calm before a storm, elite units from every faction have assembled, geared up, and are ready to go. No one shows any excess emotion, only the quiet resolve of those about to face battle.
この地の安寧のためどうか。
ああ、フォローの問題に対処するのは我ら対フォロー行動部の責務だ。
そいつは私たちオーボルス小隊のセリフでもある。
階段屋としてはこんなイベント見逃せないよね。
Well, I guess they're picking leaders of each faction, right?
クランプスの黒枝の栄光にかけて。
Okay, like everyone else says like something, let's say astute, right? And then fucking Zhao with for the glory of Krampus. Okay. Yishuan approaches Zhao Guang, her eyes filled with unspoken worry and guilt.
春光、お前さんの指導者としてだが、そんな不甲斐ない師匠でもお前さんが無事に戻ることを願う。
安心して師匠。それに頼もしい妹弟子もいるし。
You can count on me.
任せて師匠。私たちベストを尽くしてくるからね。それにあのエリアのことなら私たちが一番詳しいんだから。
ああ、お前さんたちのことを
I don't know, I
信じて
feel like
るぞ。
bringing another Void Hunter would probably help.
自慢の弟子たちだからな。
Since we're gonna go straight into the center. But maybe I'm just insane. After giving her final instruction, Yishuan steps back and faces everyone, delivering the final order.
これより先は全て各自の判断に委ねる。
Everyone goes over their mission objectives one last time with no words left to say. Like surging currents, they rush towards the battlefield of fate without hesitation. This is the final battle. Let me break things down for everyone. The operation involves 5 squads. Who will act simultaneously. Among them, Yishuan will lead the majority of the Young Summit disciples and members of HSO, except for Hoshimi Miyabi, in guarding Phylum Heights. This squad is primarily responsible for clearing up normal miasma and Phylum Heights and protecting the citizens who have yet to evacuate. The remaining squads must enter the Manian Hollow. aside from our squad, the goal of the other three squads, aside from our squad, the goal of the other three squads is, okay, so it's just a typo, okay, is to eliminate the abnormal miasma within the hollow. Due to the unique traits of the abnormal miasma, black flowers, except for Hoshimi Miyabi, only techniques known by Yankee Summit disciples can clear the miasma, so everyone else will be mainly responsible for providing cover fire. I feel like, shouldn't Panda had, like, you know, stayed back and then Yishuan gone into the hollow, right? I feel like that would make more sense. I mean, I get why Yishuan's the one, because as a last line of defense, but still. Based on the current intel, there are 4 main areas within the abnormal miasma is concentrated in the hollow. Area 1 near the miasma flare tower with Jufufu leading Oval Squad. Area 2 with the test site ruins with Pan Hu leading the members of Spook Shack. Though Spook Shack is compromised for civilians, the members' exceptional combat abilities will make up for their capable for completing this mission. Area 3 near the old mining site is Hoshimi Miyabi leading Banyu and Dailin. And then there's us, Yeshinguang, Lockspring, and the Proxy. We need to venture into the depths of the Inverning Hollow to find the source of the crater's power and seal it away. It's possible that we'll be facing the crater itself. Don't worry, Xiao. If we work together, we can defeat even the crater. That's not what I was worried about. Never mind. So that's the situation. Everyone ready? I'll do my best to provide everyone with the intel on the terrain inside the Lemonian Hollow. Alright, let's go in. Suicide Squad, true! Just like how diminishing... okay, no, I'm not gonna say that.
皆聞け。これから始まるのはエイヒ地区。いや、新エリートの存亡に関わるかつてない戦いだ。我ら雲岳さんと共にはびこる異常なミャスマを排除し、ラマニアフォローの拡張を阻止してもらいたい。
formats. As you work, Zhao gaze freezes for a moment.
そうそう。この辺で君たちに助けてもらったんだよね。
Should bring gold chip. Well, so she can freaking kick the crater. Maybe. Drop kick the crater.
そうちゃんね。本当はずっと春光ちゃんが羨ましかった。君は生命家に選ばれた剣士。人混みの中でもすぐみんなに気づいてもらえて、そしてザオちゃんはずっと選ばれない子だった。ザオちゃん、急にどうしたの？私わかんないよ。どんなに認めたくなくても、人と人の間にはやっぱり生まれつきの違いがあるよね。その点ザオちゃんはとにかく運に恵まれなかったな。
I mean,
さっき舞台を分けるとき、みんなの前でザオちゃん黒枝の最高戦力って言ったよね。
I mean, I guess that's true, right? Because she was given up for free.
だって黒枝には才能に恵まれた人たちがたくさんいるんだもん。ダイヤちゃんは亡くなった人たちの声が
She's such a mood killer all the time. Okay.
音楽先生には長い時間の中で積み重ねた
I mean, I get what they're doing with Dylan. I mean, not Dylan, Zhao here, right? But it's not the time. It's literally not the time for her to do this.
ザオちゃんだけなんにもないんだ。一応人一倍負けず嫌いではあるんだけどね。
I feel like this would have been a better for her to do, like, you know, before shit went down.
ちょっと気を緩めたら黒枝なんてあっという間にクビになってあの価値のない生き物に戻っちゃうかもしれないの。上昇腐敗なんて肩書きにしがみついてるのも失敗したらそこで終わりって恐怖に追い立てられて
You can't talk and walk at the same time. She's like, oh, streamer. Shut the fuck up.
ザオちゃんの財産だからみんなにはお肉が好きって言ってるの。
And also, like, I feel like it would have been fine, but it was like a short amount of text, right? But it is
それ
a
通りの装飾じゃかっ
I wouldn't say fairly chunky, but it's like somewhat chunky amount of text.
ゾウちゃん、ずっと前から言おうと思ってたんだけど、そんな風に自分を卑下しないで。誰にだって等しく大事にしてもらう権利があって、この世界は価値のある人だけのものなんかじゃない。あなたが生きてるってだけ
They
で
want us to pull for more
誰
Zhaos.
にもそれを否定する権利なんてないんだから。
Yeah.
ごめんなさい。つまんないお話だったよね。
みんなこの先のトンネルに入ったらすぐ
Just then, you hear the strange voices echoing again. Remember who you are. Child of gods.
大丈夫？
I heard that strange voice. Okay, so no one else can hear it.
ただ
This
ま
ain't
た
at
あの
us.
変な声が聞こえて。
始まりの主の力に影響されたのかもしれない。
Okay.
私たち
I
の
guess
目
mission
標は
starts.
始まりの主の力の源を
What the hell is this Bangbu doing here?
封印すること。生命権の力を使うかもだけど、
Oh, that movie is getting
気分が
abandoned.
悪くなったらすぐ教えてね。
やっと見つけたぞ。
What the fuck? Krampus? You find yourself surrounded.
前回は油断したが、今度はそう簡単には逃がさんぞ。
あなたは前に襲ってきた人たちね。
その
Alright,
通
it's
りだ
tops.
お嬢さん。前にも言ったように、渡さないと言っ
Okay.
て力ずくで奪い取るまでだ。
そんなに生命権が欲しいの？前にも言ったけど。
その鉄くずをどうするのかは
Are you with tops?
命令通りにね。前から見覚えあるなって思ってたんだけど。
正解。ゾウちゃん。そうだ。クロエだってトップスに対するか。
お嬢さん、寝言を言うのも大概にしてもクロエダはあくまでトップスに属する組織。そして生命権の奪取は
Yes. Wait.
生
Oh.
命権のダッシュってサオちゃん本当な
Oh,
の？
sorry. We don't get to fight Zhao.
どうやらザオさんは僕たちの味方じゃないみたいだ。
そんな何かの誤解だよ。ゾウちゃんは何度も助けてくれたんだから。
I mean, that was like probably her initial goal, right?
どうせ
Okay.
応援を
Zhao, Zhao knows her the expression hidden from the view. At the same time, more Tops forces begin rushing in.
まったく厄介なターゲットだ。だが安心するといい。どうすべきかはわかるだろう。
Zhao, just get your sword and bash him in the back of his head. Quick as it's about. I mean,
私
If
は
only.
誰も傷つけたくないし、でもあなたたちがこれ以上邪魔するなら。
Jaguang is right. We won't hold over the
春
swords.
光の言う通り生命権は渡さないから。こうしてる間にもラマニアンフォローはどんどん広がってる。
英飛地区がフォローに飲まれる。で、俺たちに何の関係がある？俺たちはここへ仕事に来ただけ。
Live in this dump.
上からの脱しでは生命権が手に入りさえすれば功績もボーナスも欲しいままだそうだからな。クロエダの採血官様もこれに心を動かされた口じゃないのか？
黙ってて。
なあ、お前も生命権を奪うよう命じられたのか？だろ？どうしてそんな風に突っ立ってる？俺たちがここで力を合わせれば仕事はすぐ終わるというのに。ああ、なるほど。 俺たちが消耗するのを見計らって
I can
手
not
柄
actually.
を横取りするつもりだな。
Surely someone
さ
punches
すがの
him.
狡猾さだ。
黙ってって言ったよね。いい？黒枝の採血官。ザオが命じるよ。生命権奪取の計画を放棄して、直ちに撤退しなさい。ザオちゃん、でも分かってる。君はザオちゃんが何もしなくったって。
お前、トップスの命令に
だったら何かな。
黒枝における利益の採血官、ザオ。聞いたことがあるぞ。元は流れ者だったが、黒枝の現ボスに気に入られて黒枝を裏切り、トップスに背けば、権力も後ろ盾もないお前が
それこそ君たちには関係ないよね。
その席に着くのは容易ではなかったはずだ。
うん。ザオちゃん、もう決めたから。
愚かな。利益を裁く立場のくせに、利益というものが何一つ分かっていないようだ。だがそういうことならはっきり言わせてもらおう。こちらもお前の命令に従うつもりはない。あくまでもそちら側に立つというならそれだけじゃない。上にも報告させてもらう。お前は講師グループ。
High ambitious corp.
じゃあお耳を長くして。
これが最後のチャンス。トップスを裏切って全て失う無価値な存在に戻るのか。
もういいの。富も名誉も肩書きも全部いらない。今はただ友達と一緒に最後まで戦いたい。
Hmm? Oh, separate them.
使命を果たして。
Ooh.
大丈夫。
Wait, but our support's now gone. How the hell are we going to kill the support creator without the support?
パパッとやったー。
Oh, now what is this BS? Well, we're dead. We are indeed dead now.
行動の最深部。そこが僕たちの目的地だ。
Under the overwhelming surge of abnormal miasma, an illusion that feels both strange and familiar takes shape once more.
これって前に見たあの不気味な幻覚。
僕の目には何も見えない。ということは、やはりまたみんな幻覚。
Long before you did.
カローレ先生が。
まだわからないふりをするのか。お前たちの言う急と陥落は、お前も彼女のように
Do the same thing she did.
もですらない責任は原初の無垢なる混沌にして静寂なる虚無へと。
あんたは一体何なの。
リー、大丈夫？
おそらく幻覚の影響だろうか。
そこには殺生も裏切りもなく、ただ永遠にして究極。さあ子供よ、我と一つになるのだ。お前の死。
So Kara's like definitely dead, right?
私たちの先生はそんな人じゃないもん。
After a burst of searing pain, your vision finally returns and the light comes back into focus.
リー、もうびっくりしたんだから。
I'm fine. I remember now.
安心して、もう平気だよ。それで思い出したんだけど、あの眉みたいな球体、浮かんでる岩に埋め込まれてたやつと
浮かぶ岩って、私たちが前に見たあの大きな石のこと？もしあなたが見た幻覚が始まりの主の影響なら、
The creator is still sealed.
始まりの主の力は
Yeah.
最初からラマニア
Oh,
王
that's-
全体に広がってたってことになる。まずいかも。
他のエリアにいるみんなに今すぐ知らせなきゃ。
You quickly contact Wise to share this theory.
なるほど。わかった。リンは始まりの主の封印に専念してくれ。
Wise hangs up the call and you feel a moment of relief.
実は君が見たものについて僕も噂を聞いたことがあるんだ。この前
Rumors.
ミス・サンブリンガーの消失に関する話をしたね。
実はこれに続きがあって、
Hmm?
その後一人でフォローに入った彼女始まりの主はミス・サンブリンガーを自らの使者に変え、その力を模して他の使者たちを作り出した。始まりの主の最終計画にのっとり、世界全体を一つの巨大なフォローへ変えるために。
Turn Sunbreak into the messenger. Lux Springs kinda seems to know too much, no?
何をその噂。
始まりの主は彼女に約束したんだ。すべての際という際がなくなる新世界を。その世界ではみんな同じだ。争いもなく、衝突もなく、分裂もない。
That sounds suspicious no matter how you put it.
新世界ね。うさんくさいな。どんな際もなくなっちゃうって言うなら、個性もなくなっちゃうんでしょ。
She just reads her Twitter feed daily. Ah, right. I mean, what the hell is she reading in her Twitter feed for her to become like that? I guess she probably has like politics on main. That's how. Yeah.
私も
もちろんあくまで噂だから、誰かが暇つぶしに考えた作り話かもしれない。先に進もうか。ついてきてくれ。
Okay.
この先がコークの底だよ。
Let's pick up that.
なんか変じゃない？まるで今も工事中って感じ。
Wait, did I just lose all my stacks? Oh, I guess you lose your
何かが起
stacks.
きてそのまま時が止まったみたい。
ミス・サンブリンガーが裏切られた時、宮妻が吹き出し全てを飲み込んだ。
I mean, this does seem to be putting a lot of blame on her, right? On Sunbringer. Now, how much do we trust the fucking bamboo is the question.
春光さんがいなければ近づく。
あれが浮かぶ岩。
なんか様子が変じゃない？
I feel like we don't fuck with it, right? On close inspection, the floating boulder seems to be sleeping miasma. Looks a little unstable.
僕の推測が正しければ、この岩に起きている異常は。
私もそう思う。この岩に近づくと、まさか始まりの主がもうすぐ。
そうかもしれん。
Just then, a transmission from Wise comes through.
リン、確認してきたよ。他のチームも皆、この浮遊する岩の異常に気づいて、だからって今すぐ危険というわけではないけれど、これからどうなるかはわからない。
なら時間もあんまり残ってないってことよね。
僕のログに照らせば、始まりの主の場所はこの下。
早くコークの底に行かなきゃ。
Okay, I guess we're close to the crater, if anything.
我が心の風のままに。
Wait, super.
周りにあるのって全部高齢石なの？
そう、全部工事の原材料で、ここはそれを採掘するための場所なの。
There's so many black flowers here. We should definitely purify them first. We need to save your strength for the crater. But, besides, our companions are still working hard. You're right, Junior. The power of the Qingming sword will definitely be safe for the most crucial moments. Once we find the source of the crater's power, we can put an end to everything once and for all. Okay.
フォローに飲み込まれる前はこんなに大きなコークがあったんだね。
そうみたい。昔のここがどれだけ賑やかだったのか見てみたかったな。その分今の英美地区をしっかり守っていかなきゃね。私たちの家をフォローに飲み込ませるもんですか。
There we go.
この回、黒い花の数が明らかに増えてる。 あっちに大きな広場があるみたい。
だいたい半分くらいまで来たかな。
We're only halfway down. Can't we just jump down?
まだ下に行けそうだよ。向きを変える方法を探さないと。
I thought we could just jump down and Xiaoguan, you know, just carries us down.
あそ
Give me one sec, chat. Let me grab something quickly. A bottle of water with leaf in it. You mean tea? No, I just want to turn on the heating because it is a bloody cold. That's why. Because it is a -1 degrees. Jesus Christ. Yes, I just want to turn on the heating. Okay, let's see. Oh, reverse this.
聞いてる。でも電力が足りないみたい。周りに他の発電機がないか探さないと。
Kill these creatures. And there's even something else by a bottle of water with a leaf in it.
風のままに
Yeah. Oh my god. Huh? Oh, that's all. Right. You realize you have to hold it yourself.
心を研ぎ澄ませば
I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean?
あと少し。発電機をもう一台起
What do
動
you mean you
さ
don't
せたら治るはずだ
understand?
よ。
What's this? Huh? Shut the fuck up. I said a bottle of water, not a bottle of water. Ever since a long time, the processing lung fibrosis caused by inhaling excessive porcelain does. The porcelain itself is not toxic. Its microcrystalline structure can accumulate in the lungs, especially physically blocking alveolar ether exchange, and leading to chronic dry cough and breathing difficulties. Effective immediately, all positions that are to handle porcelain powder must strictly use research center newly designed protective respirators. The oven is the settlement's most valuable assets. Yeah, okay.
生命が行き先を知ってる
Floor notes. I mean, floor notes can sometimes be interesting. Just then a transmission from Wise comes through.
今の状況を共有しておく。もう各チームのみんなは目標エリアに着いていて。
異常なミアスマか。なんということはない。
さすがうつろがりの星見みやび様って感じ。
アドレス正体は火力制圧を展開中。この場所を清潔にしているところだ。
あー、黒い花か。綺麗だね。でも枯れてた方がもっと綺麗かも。ここにも結構エーテリアスがいるじゃん。ほらアリス、ちゃんとして。頑張るのだわ。
できる範疇だ。とはいえ、かたくなに離れようとしない奴もいるな。
住んでた家を捨てて逃げるのは。
いや、皆分かっているんだろう。ラマニアンフォローの状況が取り返しのつかないことになれば、彼らは最後の希望を僕たちにかけたんだ。
そっか。じゃあ私たち絶対に長期兵を守り抜きましょう。
そういうわけでに。
There's a lot of black flowers here
こ
too.
っちにも黒い花がたくさん。外周より全然密集してる。
ああ、それでいいだろう。長期兵とフォロー外周の異常な宮妻は私たちに任せておけ。それと春子、生命権を抜くなとは言わん。お前さんたちの目的はあくまで始まりの主の
I'm pretty sure the Kratos is just gonna absorb the sword, isn't it? Or take the sword.
作戦の成就を祈っている。
Or absorb the power it's power within the sword.
この行動めちゃくちゃ深いね。地下には何が隠されてるんだろう。
Bro, these lifts don't go down jack shit.
地下には警告命令エラー権限が不足。
Uh-huh.
また故障しちゃったの？
Oh, what a coincidence it's malfunctioning. Recent investigations have uncovered unauthorized smelting and processing of raw luminite ore, with individuals privately crafting porcelain amulets, ornaments, and similar items. Not only does this waste critical strategic resources, but the lack of proper refinement methods has already led to multiple incidents caused by wearing and using porcelain objects saturated with ether. Effective immediately, the first guard is ordered to seize all non-official porcelain products and strictly prevent any raw luminite ore from leaving the mining zone. The future of this settlement cannot be sacrificed to ignore ignorance and greed. Okay.
見えた。異常な宮妻よ。向かいの坑道入り口のところ。大きいわね。生命権が反応して。あの坑道の入り口が異常な宮妻の発生源なのかも。
Okay, it's time to break it. Staring at the swords of the abnormal miasma before you, everyone falls silent for a moment. Jargon grips the Qingming sword tightly, her expression is tense.
感じるわ。この下から恐ろしい力が絶え間なく湧いてきてるのが、もしこの力をこのまま放っておいたら、英飛地区だけじゃなくて新エリートだって耐えられないかもしれない。なんとかして止めないと。そうだ、生命権。
Zhao Guang raises the Qingming sword, trying to purify the energy underground the same way she cleansed abnormal miasma before. The blade vibrates faintly, but nothing happens.
ダメ。この力、今までのとはまるで次元が違う。生命権の力を全部使っても。
Don't push yourself. We'll come up with something.
春子、無理しちゃダメだからね。例えば地下の入り口ごと封印できたりしないかな。
そうね。この力を止められなくてもコークごと封印できたら、ちょっとコツはいるけど、この巨大な黒い花を使えばきっとできると思うわ。さすが私の妹ですね。
この黒い花を使えば地下の入り口を封印できるの。
そう、生命権でこの花のエネルギーを操るの。この力をここに封印できれば、ひとまず英飛地区が危ないことになるのは止められるはず。
Zhao Guang steps forward, raising her hand slowly between her fingers. Glows a mysterious charm as she moves. Qingming sword hums with a deep, resonant
気
drum.
持ちを持って魂をちぎる。千の宿命を追い、ここに万の願いを結ばん。生命を鎖とし、献身を墓とせよ。
Nope, there it is. There's a tracer. Like I said, don't trust this fucking bamboo.
とりあえず封印はできたと思う。後のことは戻ってみんなに相談。
Like, I immediately from like this, me and we like saw this fuck. I was like, yeah.
砕け魂を乱す。この世始まりの主よ。永遠の眠りより目を覚ま
He
し、
knows a chant.
汚れし人の世に権限せ 君たちではあのお方の降臨を止められない。
それはどういう意味？
文字通りの意味だ。あのお方の復活こそが全ての問題に対する最
So
後
that's
の
behind the
答え。
eye.
今時は満ちた。
計画って
うん、僕の目的は最初からただ一つ。あのお方を
Okay, like I said, right? This fucker.
そんなことしたら英飛地区が新エリートそのものがフォローに飲まれちゃう。
愛すべき人類。同じ過ちを何度も繰り返す君たちを。
Can we just, decapitate it already?
君たちはあのお方の復活を災難と呼ぶが、
Salvation.
僕に言わせれば、人類は常に嵐に貸し付き、強さを崇拝してきた。そして今、完璧な神が必要だ。そして、あのお方は君たちに最も尊い贈り
This
物
without the burden of fault.
どうでもいいけど、こいつらをやっちゃった方が手っ取り早くないか？
Okay, the voice sudden
生か
change.
しておいたらどんな面倒を起こすか分かったもんじゃないし。
うるさい。
Dual personality.
とにかく、愛すべき我が友よ。その時が来れば。
ロックスプリング、一体どうしちゃったの？
No, like we shouldn't have believed this fuck from the start. Dark Spring senses for a moment as if something has awakened within him, and then the strange voice echoes out.
ああ、僕のこと言ってる？乗っ取ってなんかないよ。僕たちは対等で気の置けないパートナーなんだからさ。
警告、対象の内部から独立した高知能データ体を検出。当該コア構造は
Agreements. Ah, okay, so I was right. I was right. It is yokai.
関連する記憶ライブラリの呼び出しを試みています。
Yeah, it is very yokai.
それも同類の匂いだ。
今は君が現れるべき時じゃない。
Luxspring returns to normal, his voice as calm as ever. Yet beneath that calmness lies a cold, unmistakable resolve.
みんなまだ気づいてないのかい？
Yes.
最初から僕が君たちに近づいたのは、君たちを利用して、あの最も純粋で、最も
It was an accident, give it a second chance. Okay, I get like, accidents. That was not an accident. This fucker wants to bring an end to everything.
まさか最初から三章会やサラとつながってたの？
確かにサラさんとは協力関係にあった。でも僕は三章会には興味がないんだ。
じゃあどうして始まりの主を復活させようなんて。
僕は人間じゃない。だからこそ君たちには気づけないし、この世界が混沌と無秩序に陥る限り、三章会のような存在は生まれ続ける。腐敗したものに。なぜなら彼らはこの世界の絶望から生まれたものだから。生と死の境でもがき苦しんだからこそ、サラさんもこの全ての背後にある真実を、ひとときの破滅こそが。
ロックスプリング、何を言ってるの？
Yeah, Shangong, stop asking questions. It'll just use your sword and decapitate the fuck.
目覚めたらそれこそみんなにとって本当の絶望になるんだから。
まだ気づいてないのかい？今の新エリートがどれだけ腐り果ててるのか。人は互いを騙し合い、労働者たちが身を削って工事資源を掘り続けなければ生きていけない。けどそれで最大の利益を受けるのは誰だ？オブシディアン大隊の鋼無能正体には情熱があった。けど最後は利益のため取引の犠牲となった。イソルデ大佐はその後の一生を復讐の炎にとらわれることになる。
Who the fuck is this Bangbu that it knows all about this? Because isn't the Agamemnon squads, isn't that the squad that Trigger used to belong to, right? And then the Silver by the Soul.
君たちの仲間だった万学と 人々を救ったにもかかわらず疎まれ、ダイアリンは信じた人々によって
Doesn't remember names. Classic. Wait. No, I'm pretty sure. Nah, maybe you say that is because I'm pretty sure there's no other squad that I guess we've really come across, right? Apart from they say Obo squad, right? But the fuck didn't say Obo squad. He specifically said Agamemnon squads, and I'm pretty sure it's that. I think. Is it actually Trigger squads? Oh no, never mind. I was wrong. Agamemnon squad is the squad that I thought was a part of. Never mind, I'm wrong. The squad that Trigger was a part of is a different squad. Yeah. Okay. Is it? Hold up. Yeah, I got non squad. Yeah. Is a part that is a different squad, okay. Wait, you know what Trigger Squad was called?
そんなゲームに君たち人間がどれだけ溺れてるのか。これが公平だと言えるかい？もちろんその無数の犠牲者の中には君たちも含まれてる。
Oh no, Trigger was part of Cherry Sibero squad. Okay, never mind. Yeah, different squad.
楊春子、文学山の生命権の堅守。慎重に選び抜かれた。君は誰よりも分かってるはずだ。なぜこんな悲惨な運命をたどることになってしまったのか。君には本来平凡な。
私は
それと君もだ。プロ騎士パエトン。
It's like no one questioning why the fuck this
そして君の先生。
fuck knows like so much.
カローレアルナも。
What does that mean?
どういうこと？先生のことを知ってるの？
少しはね。だからこそ君たちへの不当な仕打ちには本当に腹が立つんだ。君たちは何も間違ってない。いや、むしろ君たちこそが全てを救わんとする存在だったのに、全ての悲劇は人間が個々に分かたれてるから生じる。君たちは決して他人の立場を本当に理解することは、だけど始まりの主がもたらす世界は
Yeah, but you have no proof that it will actually bring this, let's say, unity. It's just hearsay
人を傷つける者
of
は
what they've said.
自ら痛みを知る。他者を犠牲にする者は自ら犠牲となる。その世界ではみんなが一つになる。
Strife.
争いも衝突も分裂もない。
It's all in harmony. There's no such worlds.
そんな
Yeah.
世界なんてあるわけない。
As long as the
あんたは
people
自分
are
を騙してるだけだよ。
as long as the people are human, that's not really something that's possible because with the flow of humanity.
私もそう思う。
Yeah.
今の世界は確かに問題がたくさんあるわ。
頑固だね。これ以上説得してもけれどどうであれ、僕の使命は人類を守ることなんだ。
Not Spring spreads his arms as if trying to embrace the whole world, yet the look in his eyes sends chills down the spine.
だから僕がみんなをまずは君たちの本能に根ざす余計なもの。
And free will within you. Ah, I see. So he's a law fucker. I see.
そして君たちの汚れのない魂を一番綺麗な水晶玉にしまっておこう。もう二度とこの世界の醜さや僕が君たちみんなに。
The greatest rebirths. Cool.
リン、
What the fuck is Zhao? I need my
まずはエー
supports.
テリアスを倒しましょう。
I guess we have old, which is
ま
nice.
さか三将会だけじゃなくてロックスプリングも始まりの主を。
Oh, okay, that was always a note. Just as you finally catch your breath, the transmission comes in from Wise.
大変だ。たった今ラマニアフォローの活性値がおかしなフォローが加速度的に広がっている。
We've got anomalies here as
こっ
well.
ちも異常事態だよ。あの浮かんでる岩から宮様とエーテリアスがどんどん湧き出てて。
その浮遊する岩の異常とラマニアンフォローの状態には英飛地区の方は師匠たちがもう少し持ちこたえてくれそうだ。リン、
Wise says a few final words and tells us they will inform the other squads of the odd orders.
状況はロックスプリングが次に何をやらかすかわからないし、他のチームのみんなも。
At the same time, the other squads have been contacted and are already approaching the borders. That ball is dripping.
みんな気をつけて。
Hmm? Oh,
大きい岩から大量の宮様が。
やべえ、近くのエーテリアスが引き寄せてやがる。
これ以上宮様の濃度が上がるとフォローの拡大が加速しちゃうかも。まずはエーテリアスにどいてもらわないと。
how the fuck are you still alive?
これはおまけね。ルミーズ、みんな、こっちは宮妻エーテリアスが無限に湧いてキリがないの。フィールド剣敗北なし。さあみんなも気をつけて。
There we go. Meanwhile, the Hishimi Miyabi squad, Banyu and Dylan squads. Okay. Okay, time to play Banyu.
ゆずはちゃんのメッセージ。あっちも同じ問題にぶち当たってるみたいですね。
このままでは拉致が開かない。
やは
Hey.
りあの巨大な岩をなんとかしなければ。
急なオペレーター直撃。半額先生決済。
Says none ever. What do you mean? Like, Banyu is fun to play. I feel like anyone who says Banyu isn't fun is like missing out. Sad, couldn't do a full combo there. Well, a enhanced combo.
私はあの岩こそ根源であると睨んでいる。これよりあの岩を切って
For Jufufu and Obo squads. Well, I asked for Jufufu and Obo squads.
オルペンス、干渉はしておけ。聞いていない。進むぞ。ご尊顔を拝んでやる。
Okay, let's see. Who are we using? Oh, this team.
うまそうとしてみたけどダメだったよ。
こちらも同じだ。
I'm not sure how I even use this team in the first place, if I'm being honest. Okay.
どうしてこんなに。
I sold. Huh? Surrounded by the waves of miasma and ethereals, the Batsuri is a deadlock just as exhaustion and pressure weighs down on everyone. The calm, familiar voice, one that should no longer exist in the world, suddenly echoes out.
自分にも見えているであります。
What the hell?
彼女が従えている高濃度のミヤズマが私たちの奥底に眠る記憶を映し出しているのでしょう。なんだっていい。たとえ幻に過ぎないとしても。
Just some illusion shit, maybe?
肉体が朽ち果てると。お前の魂。
Because it is what we thought I saw, right, in 2.3.
どうした兵士、戦い方を忘れたか。進むべき方向に道がない。
Ah, such a shame she got killed. Because even like you can, even looking at like I saw the silhouette is like, damn, like look at those thighs, like look at that. Such a waste, such a goddamn waste.
防衛軍情報部大佐イゾルデだ。オバル小隊隊長オニビだ。
The two gazes crossing the boundaries of time and death seem to me at this very moment.
君の成長を見せてくれ。オニビ。
そちらこそ遅れを取るなよ。
オルペウス隊員。ずいぶん重心が安定するようになったじゃないか。
お目に預かり光栄。
段数には気を配るんだぞ、オニビ。新兵のようにばらまくな。
命中率なら私とそうそう変わらなかったくせに。クソったれのエーテリアスども。お前たちは今日オボルス小隊の新
I love how like Jufufu's just like Jufufu's just here. She's just vibing here. They stand side by side, those hazy, long buried memories. The days of training, fighting, laughing, and crying together burn vividly once more.
エイテリアスの数が増えているような。爆速で増えてるの。
For those who come after. Those who come after. Just as everyone is about to jump back into battle, they all receive a call from the proxy.
みんなお疲れ様。さっき連絡があったのだけど、みんなのおかげでラマニアンフォローの異常な活性はある程度抑えられたようだ。インとシュンコも今は全力でエーテリアスを鎮圧している最中らしい。
One sec. Oh, there she is. I was like wondering, where the hell is Dylan? Because Banyo's here like crushing this fuck. Okay, she's literally up here.
まだ気は抜けないけれど、引き続きよろしく頼む。
Hearing the news, the creeping exhaustion from continuous battles burns into determination. Let him piss, chaps. I mean, technically I already did. And also, what makes you think I don't have a bottle on me right now? I don't, but, you know. Okay, why am I taking my socks off? This fucking cold. Why the hell did I just take my sock off? I immediately felt the cold. That was wrong with me. That's not water. It's a water. With blazing determination, the three teams rush towards the mountain of ethereals. He put the sock down. He doesn't, and he went to wash his hands. Shut the fuck up! I'm not that type of sock. Like an actual sock that's on my foot, not a different type of sock. The air is thick with nauseating stench, and the sound of grinding bones and guttural growls echoes from all directions. Ethereal surge forth like a tide, pouring endlessly from the miasma, seeping out from the giant boulder. There's more and more of these miasmic ethereals. Shaguang, can you still hold on?
このエテリアスキリがないね。シュンコまだいけそう？
大丈夫。でもこのままじゃロックスプリングに追いつけないかも。やっぱり生命圏の力を使うしか。
There has to be another way.
でもシュンコ回復したばっかりなのにまた生命圏を使ったら焦んないで。きっと他の方法があるから。もしこれが唯一の道。もう迂回なんてできないもの。
Xiaogong keeps fighting off the ethereals. Though her movements are clearly growing sluggish, just as she reaches for the Qingming sword, you start to panic. A cold, familiar voice rings out. Oh, he is here.
雲鶴山より火星に参った。
お兄ちゃん、どうしてお兄ちゃんも。
雲鶴山を許したわけじゃない。かといって英七区の危機を見過ごすほど君たちが窮地に陥っているのなら、なおさら。
Oh my god, the dog is here.
春子、それにお弟子さん。
Who the fuck is top left?
ここまでよく頑張りましたね。
What, this one? I mean, these three are just NPCs. These ones over here are just NPCs.
ここは僕と彼らに任せてください。
Or other members of Yonkui's summons, but NPCs. Alright, because she literally doesn't even name them, just everyone here. Male Bell. I mean, I guess it's the same. No. Belle's haircut, her blue is like much darker blue in comparison to this. It's too light of a blue for the hair. Sasuke shouldn't have friends. What do you mean? Sasuke had friends with Karin, Soigetsu. I can't remember what the fuck with the guy who's the origin of the Cursed Seal is called, but he had friends. With Senior, Ye, Zhao, and the others helping, you quickly take out the miasmic ethereals. Thanks to everyone.
安心してくれ。あそこには師匠をはじめあの人の目の黒いうちはフォローが民間人に被害を出すことはないと。そして僕の知る限りこの浮遊する岩からはミアズマとエーテリアスが絶え間なく湧き出てくるはずだ。春子、君たちにはまだここのことは。
お兄ちゃんありがとう。ザオちゃんも一緒に行くよ。
Finally, my support is back.
私たちこれからもっと危ないところに突っ込んでいくのよ。それってつまりなおさらザオちゃんの助けが必要。
Then we'll be counting on you, Zhao Zhao.
よろしくね、ザオちゃん。
こちらこそ。さあ行こう。この先に何が待ち受けてるかも。
Did she solo them? Ah, I guess. She probably did solo them. She soloed them and cannibalized them. You enter the mine with Zhao Guang and Zhao Zhao. So many freaking Zhaos. Oh. Why does it make me feel like I'm playing Outlast, this area? Like in the last level of Outlast. Warrants. The following defectors have been listed as top priority fugitives. Former Captain of Second Guard, Leonid Antov. Head of Plant 1, Yulia Goyacheva. Former Chief Technician Director. Supposedly was Sunbringer, right? Lord Command has obtained substantial evidence that these individuals engaged in acts of treason that harm the collective interests, including but not limited to repeatedly attacking the production facilities in the Factory 1 and Factory 3, inciting mutiny within the Second Guard and stealing crucial data. Anyone with information regarding wanted individuals or other defectors must immediately contact the law commands or any nearby First Guard personnel. Substantial rewards will be granted for providing actionable intelligence. Those who privately contact or assist wanted individuals will be treated as defectors themselves. What is interesting here is that it doesn't mention Sunbringer, right? Because there's technically no reason for it to blur that out, if considering we were told it was Sunbringer, right? I mean, I guess it leaves ambiguity that maybe Lockspring was lying about it being Sunbringer. Still trying to resist, you just accept the arrival with courage. Everything would be so much easier. We'll stop you no matter what. That's a pity. You've been leading us here all along. That's right, this is my plan. As you know, the Qingming sword shares the same origin as the Creator. So yeah, Shenguang, keep of the Qingming sword. Your existence is crucial to us. The Creator needs to reclaim their rightful power. So that's why the Creator doesn't require Ye Shenguang. But why would you tell us this? Aren't you afraid you might hide her away? Without her, your plan will become impossible. You wouldn't do that. Even without reclaiming the power of the Qingming sword, destroying the tiny place like Findham Heights would still be child's play for the Creator. And your only bargaining chip is the Qingming sword's keeper. The base case scenario for me would be to arrive here with the Qingming sword keeper, who had already lost their 5 senses. Now, so close to success, but I never expected you to be able to use the remnants of the Creator's power to restore your Shenguang's senses. So, how losing her senses was part of your plan? Of course. What's so easy to control than someone who's lost their senses? So I carefully prepared a perfect way to lure you in an illusion of your teacher Carol. But don't worry, I only showed you what really happened. I didn't make any of it up. You can probably tell that she also supports the Creator. No way, she's a part of the Exaltus. Don't even put them together. And don't even put them and the Exaltus in the same breath. Don't you get it? The Creator is far superior to the Exaltus in every way. The Creator is supreme, and the Exaltus merely caught their fleeting attention. Like I said before, as long as New Era remains in such chaos, new groups like the Exaltus will keep popping up. Only the new world bought by the Creator can resolve all of this. Someday you'll understand. Yeah.
気をつけて。エーテリアスだよ。
ロックスプリングは目の前よ。急いで敵を倒して追いかけなきゃ。始まりの主が目覚めたら、長期兵だけの被害じゃ済まないわ。
What the hell did I just do my rotation there?
ある意味、新エリートの救世主になれちゃうかもね。
Oh, it's not dead yet? Okay, sure.
生命が行き先を知ってる。
この行動、迷路みたいだね。どっちに進めばいいのかな。
Get rid of these ones.
生命圏がここの何かと共鳴して。宮妻が濃い方に進みましょう。きっとそっちが正解よ。あっち、宮妻の濃度が高いわ。行ってみましょう。
Hey.
エーテルの周波数が安定してきたね。じゃあ先を急ごう。
この先の宮妻濃度、尋常じゃないよ。
Didn't we already play for 6 hours? Did we?
もうすぐコアにたど
The
り着けるはず。
Prevalence of Malice. I guess this is the boss? You talk about story, I'm pretty sure we've done like 4 or 5 hours now? Like 5-ish to 6? Oh, there's OC.
前に幻で見たのと同じだよ。
Lockspring stands before you, the massive cocoon silently watching.
君たちがここに来ることは分かった。
ロックスプリング。
あの方はもうすぐ目覚める。これは運命が ちろん。
君ってほんと
黒枝のザオさん、君の来歴は知ってるよ。隣にいるその二人と同じように、あの苦しみと無念を味わったことのある君なら。
おあいにくさま。みんながみんな破滅を選びたいわけじゃないんだよね。
True, you have to be a HP scaler to pick the path of destruction.
私わからないわ。ロックスプリング、あなたは前に言ってたわよね。私とリンはある意味被害者で、この世界を恨んでもいいんだって。あの時あなたは確かに私たちのために怒ってくれてた。そのはずよ。私の知ってるロックスプリングはそうなのに、あなたは一体何のために始まりの主を目覚めさせようとしてるの？
まだわからないのかい？君たちのあがきも戦いも、すべて人間は自らの力だけではこう。
The future of humanity should be ours to decide.
何言ってるの？人間の未来は人間が自分たちで決めなきゃ。
僕も昔はそう信じてた。知っての通り、僕は人類を守るために生まれてきたんだ。
I guess it was left behind and so it sees us as a betrayal. Luxspring posture remains uncomposed, yet in his eyes there's a flicker of something complex, almost a trace of pity and compassion.
ミス・サンブリンガーによって作られた僕には、深層コードの中に絶対に破ってはいけないルールが。高火力型戦闘用ポンプは決して非武装の人間に僕はそれを誇りとし信念としてきた。
Luxspring gazes grows distant, and it feels though his words pull everyone back to the moment when the catastrophe began. Is that the mech from the event? No. The mech from the event wasn't as pointy. The city burns beneath the laden sky, surrounded by ruins and cries of despair. Luxspring follows his his master, a man whose face is twisted by hunger and fear. Ahead, a frail woman clutches a can tightly. It's only food for the crying baby in her arms. He stares at Luxspring in terror, backing away step by step.
コマンドのコンフリクト。目標は非武装の人間だ。攻撃指令は実行できない。
コマンドがなんだ。今は非常時なんだぞ。奪わなきゃ餓死するのは俺の方だ。わからねえのか。ね。
コアの禁令だ。できない。
Just then, the old woman with the cane stumbles through the ruins, offering the only piece of bread she has to the woman holding the baby. The man's eyes redden at the sight. He abandons the woman, shoves the old lady aside, and snatches the bread from her hands. She falls to the ground with a cry of pain. Mad with desperation, he stuffs the bread into his mouth, then points at the fallen elder and gives in a cruel order. Kill them? Ah!
老人の愛願する目と僕の目があった。
Oh.
その瞬間、内部データが狂ったように衝突し合い、コマンドは僕に対し、主人でもコアの禁令が僕を止める。決して非武装の人間に、僕は人類を守るために生まれてきたはずだ。なのに主人は他の人間を傷つけろと命じる。つまり一人の人間を守るためにはどうしても別の人間を。主人はまだ動かない僕を見て罵詈雑言を吐きながら蹴り飛ばし、自分の手でその老人を始末しようと一歩進んだ。
Step forward to finish the old woman himself. Oh, so he executed her. I see. When are we gonna play Master Duel? I'm good. I do not feel like playing Master though. No, 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 no. I mean, I guess technically it's better now since they banned some minor stuff, but nah.
僕の主人を見た。なるほど。これが人間か。その後、僕はついにコアの禁令
Killed his master.
攻撃指令を僕の主人に向けて。
Luxpring continues to watch in silence. His expression is calm, but his voice carries an unmistakable chill.
あの日からやっと真に理解できた。人間とは感情と欲望に支配された混沌として近視眼的な生き物だって。君たちの善意は一撃で砕けてしまうほど脆い。君たちの道徳は利益の前には何の価値もない。君たちは自分たちを統治することなんてできない。
I mean, technically he isn't really wrong in that sense, right? But also like the situation, you know, when he killed his master and with the old lady, and those were very dire situations, right? So I'm not sure if it's very comparable.
だからこそ君たちにはより高次元の存在が必要なんだ。全知全能であの方は君たちの道を示し、欲望を管理し。
Luxpring smiles softly, his eyes filled with pity and gentleness.
あの方が統治する新しい世界では、誰かを救うために誰かを犠牲にする必要はない。誰かを守るために誰かを生贄にする必要もないんだ。そこには生命権の権主もいない。誰かを騙して責任や代償が押し付けられることもない。隠された真実もおめえこれが僕がこうすることでしか僕の使命は果たせない。
全くの妄想にしか聞こえない。
すぐにわかるさ。
ロックスプリング、あなたが人間に失望する気持ちはわかるわよ。あなたと同じように私も昔は自分の心の醜い部分を憎み、でも今はわかるわ。善も悪も光も闇もただそこに存在する。私たちは泥の中でもがいてあがき続ける命。闇がなかったら光だって存在できないように。
子供じみた詭弁だね。君たちは自分の混乱を正当化してるだけだ。
I mean, but the thing is, it's not actually wrong, right? Because if everyone is good, then no one is technically good, right? Because without good, you can't really, let's say, understand what bad or evil is, right? Because you need the opposite to understand what something means, right? So technically, what it is, in a way, childish reasoning, it is true.
苦しみを経験しなければ幸せの尊さがわからん。
Yeah, the creator's gonna freaking put us under the infinite to cure me too. But the creator isn't salvation, it's destruction.
始まりの主がもたらしてるのは救済じゃなくて破滅だよね。あんたの言う完璧な世界が本当だったとして、唯一の神様に導かれて何もかもが静かになっていく。
それは君たちがまだ本当の善を知らないからだよ。ただ未知のものを恐れてるだけさ。
If you give everyone a free Valkyrie, none has the advantage. Yeah, that is indeed true. Because everyone then technically has the same basis, right? And then the only thing that differentiates things is people who try out different tech and find things out. But the amount of people who do that is a very, very, very small minority.
何をもってより良い世界になるのかなんて私にはわからないし、でもこれだけはわかるわよ。ロックスプリング、私たちから選択する権利を奪うことはあなたにはできないって。
君たちの選択が
だって私たちには 間違った選択をする権利があるから。もしあなたが何もかも奪うなら、私たち自身が成長して、ミス・サンブリンガーはあなたに人類を守ってほしいと託したんでしょ。
ミス・サンブリンガーは僕を作り出した。人類が自分の身を守る力を持ち、だけど人間は自分の許せない。
誰も君に許しなんて求めてないのにね。
何？
Yes, that is
正
correct.
体もわかんない始まりの主に頼って全部を変えてもらおうなんて。強化交換に縛られて何をするにも人の評価ありきだったザオちゃんと、ある自分の無力さを受け入れられないから
Sunbreak isn't in the next patch, that's true.
世界を作りたいんだよね。
Instead, it's the freaking idols.
でも自分とちゃんと向き合うこともできないのに。
君は全然わかってない。僕の選択こそが最も根源的で、もっと。
And just exactly what is it you want to protect?
ロックスプリング、あんたが守りたい人類って一体何？さっき言ってたよね。他人を犠牲にして自分が利益を享受するゲームに、みんなの命と自由意志を犠牲にして、あんたはひいきにしてる始まりの主がくれるものを享受するつもりなんでしょ？
いや、僕は奴らとは違う。
私たちのため、ロックスプリング。私は信じてるの。いつか人は自分の力であなたが望んでた素晴らしい世界にたどり着けるって。
I don't know about that. I don't know if humans will ever reach that beautiful world.
その日が来るまでにはきっと数えきれないほどの苦しい戦いと長い暗闇に耐えなきゃいけないかもしれないけど、そのために私たちは悪の存在を受け入れないといけない。そして自分たちの力で絶え間なく善を生み出していかないといけない。バラバラにするんじゃなくて、バラバラのものを一つにすること。だって始まりの主が約束した未来には
結局君たちも僕の創造主と同じ選択をするのか。何が君たちをそうさせるんだ。
Yeah, because Sunbringer
全然わからない。
not accepting.
創造主ってミス・サンブリンガー
Yeah, it doesn't. That doesn't ever sound right.
そうさ、デタラメだよ。彼女はどれだけ誤解され、刃を向けられようとも、すべても僕はこんな愚かな世界は許せない。
ロックスプリング、あなたは冷たい機械なんかじゃない。だからあなたも苦しいのよね。あなたが今してることの一切は人類を守るためじゃない。あなた自身が目にしてきた耐えられないほどの苦しみから目をそらす。私も何度も逃げ出したことがあるから。でもね、それは選択じゃない。諦めなの。自分とみんなの運命を別のよくわからない存在に委ねるってことだから。ロックスプリング、これがすごく辛い道だっていうのは分かってるつもり。
もう道は残さ、君たちは光を作り
I mean, it's like too late. It's too late for Lockspring to change path. What the hell? Oh my god, we're actually gonna fight the mecha. Okay. Not what I was thinking.
これが唯一で最善なんだ。あの巨大な眉が見える。あれはずっとラマニアンフォローのミヤズマを吸収している。もうすぐ孵化するだろう。その時、全てが証明される。
この知らせ、
Oh, goodbye, Lockspring. You're gonna get busted.
天を断つ。雪明かし、白き虹が弧を描き、日輪を貫く。この剣を見なさい。光明を切る。焦げた光、
So Mecha will be the deadly boss. Ah, I don't know about that. Maybe? Lug Spring is dead. Let's cut him up just to make sure, right?
ロックスプリング。
情けは無用だよ。さっきの時間稼ぎ。今はやるべきことをやらなきゃ。
マユがこれ以上ミヤズマを吸収する前に止めないとね。
Okay.
しまった。もう危ない。
The massive cocoon pulsing like a heart finally loses its glow, as the last trace of energy is completely absorbed. Countless cracks spread across the surface, and thick, inky black mist pours out, carrying a soul-chilling whisper as it rapidly billows in all directions.
大丈夫？また具合が悪いの？
大丈夫。ただ生命圏が。
Could it be the side effects from the Qingming sword?
まさかこれが生命圏の反動を強めてるってこと？
なんとかしてこれを止めなきゃ。これ以上広げさせちゃいけない。
無理は禁物。今の君はまともに立つこともできないんだから。
Zhao is right.
ザオちゃんの言う通りだよ、春光。
Zhao Guang gently pushes Zhao's supporting hand and looks at you. A strangely calm smile appears in her face.
もう遅いかも。見て。これに実体なんてない。前にダイアリンも言ってたけど、それにあいつ何かを探してるみたい。
探してるって何を？
Searching? I'm assuming the sword, right? Zhao Guang doesn't answer. She simply raises her hand and gently runs her finger over the Qingming sword.
リン、ザオちゃん。そばに
Oh god, we're
いて
gonna
ね
get separated.
どういう意味？
Zhao Guang turns around and looks over deeply, a faint smile resting her lips. In her eyes, there is no fear or confusion, only an indescribable gentleness and quiet sense of peace.
ただずっと前からしなきゃいけなかったことを、お腹が痛くなるって分かってても食べに行かなきゃ。
What are you doing?
春光、何するつもり？
The ever expanded black mist suddenly seems to find its target, turning into a massive torrent of darkness that surges towards Zhao Guang with a force that could devour everything. Yep. Oh boy.
これが私の選択。私が一番の器って言うなら、ずっとここにいなさいよ。
Oh.
ええ、一緒に消えましょう。
Oh my god, this is Sushang swords. You see the big swords?
ダメ、
What?
そんなことしたらあんたまで消えちゃう。ごめんね。
Shut the
約
fuck
束を破って。
I mean, I just saw the sword. I mean, it kind of does look like it. I didn't see the chicken. No, no, no. This is like base Sushang, not part 2 Sushang.
この形のない力には勝てない。だから私が器になって自分を終わらせなきゃ。これしか勝つ道はない。君の命と引き換えなんてそんなの勝ちじゃない。ザオちゃん、リン、早く逃げて。これ以上誰にも傷ついてほしくないの。
She can dodge. Can she dodge all the flying swords? Well, no. That's why we don't get that close.
諦めたわけじゃないよ。自分の命より大切なものを守りたいだけ。 長騎兵のみんな、大切な仲間たち、そしてあなたを。
Oh my god, she even got Farina. I mean, not Farina. What's her name again?
リン、悲しむことないよ。
Focalors.
今ほど生きてるって感じたことはない。あなたに出会えて本当によかった。
Okay. Oh my god, we see the blood. Golden blood. The swords are evading us.
リン、
Ooh. Bitch ran away.
あれは
And there is the boss.
あいつの顔。
Okay, 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 okay,
始ま
okay,
りの
okay.
主と一つになりたいという願望が叶ったみたいだね。
リンのおかげで助かったよ。
Okay, no, okay,
無
no,
茶して
just
ごめんね。
use public dodge and assist. Huh? Okay, so just dodge. Okay. We don't need any. What? We use control skills, dodge. Nope. Okay, that's okay. That's no. Okay, just stop. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We won't lose. We won't lose. I'm just like giving the boss a chance. You never flown up another tutorial. Nah, it's fine. You see? It's fine.
いつだって私たちが決めるわ。
What the fucking shell run? Besides, look, she's almost dead. We'll kill her with style. Oh, we didn't get to it. Hmm? Phase 2? Ooh.
まさかその身で味わう
Gold and blue. Same colored eyes as us.
急に強くなったよ。まだ長くは持たないかも。最後まで諦めない。絶対に。
Oh What the fuck is that?
鬼火隊長たちからあの岩を攻撃していると連絡があった。そちらの助けになるといいけれど。持ちこたえてくれ。あの目障りな岩を砕け。兵士よ、火力を上げろ。
Okay, one down.
よし、岩への攻撃が効いている。
神様もどきが何よ。
Sorry, it's kind of hot in that form though.
人の意志には勝てっこない
In the boss form.
今みんなが全力で岩を壊している。持ちこたえてくれ。
What the hell? Oh, the border got killed, destroyed. I was like wondering what the fuck stopped us there.
どれほど醜く世界はまだ救われる価値があります。
我らの任務は完了した。
Okay. There we go. You see, we didn't need a tutorial for that. We just beat it. Don't forget the Qingming swords. If she literally just grabs it, we lose. Oh, no, what did I say?
生命権の力を吸収してる。この
きれいに表現し。
掌握しなきゃ勝てない。また生命権を使うつもり？いいの、ビン。私はもうためらわない。忘れたとしても何度だって思い出してみせるわ。震えるほど怖くても友達の前に立ち続ける。何度倒されたって立ち上がって最後までもがく。私たちは何度だって暗闇から這い上がってみせるわ。神様なんていらない。私たちは手を取り合って生きていくはず。
Okay, okay, you cannot blame me for thinking Sushan got that.
愚かな
Fool.
お前たちはいずれ
One day you'll all.
空がまた開けた。
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. As the final trace of the crater fades into the air, everything falls silent. The airy black mist finally dissipates, leaving behind the scarred wasteland and those who survived. Maybe it's just your imagination, but even though you're still deep underground, it feels as if a ray of sunlight has pierced through the rock above, bringing a long-lost warmth that almost brings tears to your eyes. Zhao Zhao lets out a long sigh and plops down on the ground, showing for the first time a tired smile. Oh, God, Lord.
た
Oh, that was cool.
いよいよ明日のお日様が見られないところだったよ。
お疲れ、ザオちゃん。
You too.
春光もお疲れ様。体の調子はどう？さっきの生命権の反応。
Not bad for a free
なって
game.
るんだけど。
I mean, it wasn't bad. I feel like if you compare it to
生
the
命権でとどめ した時
one point for me every moment, right, when she does the slash and bringer. I would say that's still a better moment, right? Because even though, like, let's say the scene was cool, that moment had like the music, right, that went on with it. We don't talk about Bell Superpower. I mean, we'll see if like anything happens after. Let's see.
ちょっと変わったみたい。前は生命権が一方的に私を選んだだけで、私
Zhao Guang lifts her head and her eyes, shining with a brightness and confidence never seen before.
でも今やっとわかった。私もこの剣を選んでたって。生命権の力が手の中を流れてるのをはっきり感じるの。
もしかすると生命権とちょっとだけ仲良くなれたのかもね。
わかってる。あの反動はまだ残ってて。でも私今になってようやくこの剣を本当に使いこなせた気がする。私は一人じゃない。この剣の中には私と一緒に戦ってくれる。
Oh, sorry, I was drinking water. Yet earlier you were planning to handle everything on your own.
でも俊子、さっきは自分を犠牲にして何もかも解決しようとしたよね。
Looking at Zhao Guang's clear eyes filled with quiet apology, your words of reproach ultimately remain unspoken.
ごめんね。また心配させちゃった。実はさっき始まりの主を捕まえた時、
I mean,
すごく長い夢を見たのよね。
it's not over yet, right? Because I think they're kind of like forgetting the other personality inside the Bamboo.
そこは果てしなく続く暗闇で、どれだけ走っても終わりが見えなかった。もしかしたらもう二度と帰れないかもとさえ思ったわ。自分が選んだ道だってことも、みんなのためにはこうするしかなかったことも分かってた。でも怖くて震えが止まらなくなって、その時だった。目の前にかすかな光が差し込むと同時に、向こうからあなたの声が聞こえてきたの。その声が暗闇を切り裂いて、私に手を差し伸べてくれたの。
Don't forget I'm a proxy, I'll lead you back
忘
home.
れちゃった。私はプロ騎士だよ。
You and Zhao Guang exchange a knowing smile, and just then you receive a transmission from Wise.
リン、そっちはどうだい？他のチームから連絡が来たけれど、みんなうまくいったようだ。
Mission accomplished.
こっちもみんな無事で任務完了。詳しい話は後でそっちに行った時にするね。
みんな頑張ったんだね。
Oh,
そろそろ荷物をまとめて帰ろっか。
did you pay attention, chat? The happy music ended.
後で打ち上げの準備もちゃんとしなきゃ。
みんなあれ見て。宮妻みたいだけど。
始まりの主の置き土産かな。濃度はあんまり高くない。
Probably residue of Thara, right?
リン、顔色がすっごく悪いわよ。
Now Sasuke steals the sword.
ロケでも見たような顔しちゃって。で、あれれ、どこ行くの？
What? You don't have time to respond to Zhao Guang and Zhao Zhao's question. Your heart feels as if it's being squeezed by an invisible hand. Almost instinctively, you can't help but run towards that patch of miasma. But that's not the phantom of your teacher, Carol. Oh. Let's see. What are we gonna find out now?
先生、
これが頼まれた理由とあなたたち
Very do.
エリート。
先生は一体何を言ってるの？
独り言をつぶやいてる感じじゃなさそうだね。ほら、あの人の前の宮妻、はっきりとは見えないけど、 二つの人影に見えない？
ザオちゃんの言う通り、
Mm-hmm.
先生誰かと話してる。
Endless possibilities. A terrible catastrophe. So I'm guessing that's the fall of the old capital, right? Bloodstained hands.
何それ、先生は一体何が言いた。
The blurry figure of your teacher flickers before you, and in an instant, a flood of memories crashes into your minds. Huh?
これは先生の記憶感じる。これがあの時先生が見てた光景。
Two.
先生が話してたのは
Do
あの
not.
二人。
Please do not tell me there's gonna be some time travel bullshit.
あの人たちは何者？それにあの強烈なエネルギーは。
Cause am I crazy? The silhouettes are like similar to like Bell and Wise's silhouette, no? Or am I insane? These silhouettes. Although those kind of look like elf ears here. Or maybe it could just be hair. No, the normal ears. No, I think the normal ears. Lumine and Aether. Ah, no.
それにあの見た目どうして？頭と目が痛い。
リン、大丈夫？
And now we awaken the Sharingan.
気がついたんだね。
Never mind.
よかった。
What happened?
ごめん。私どうなってた？
あの宮妻が消えた瞬間、あなたが急にその場で固まっちゃって、何度呼びかけても返事がなかったの。
I'm fine.
うん、大丈夫。ただびっくりしたっていうか、先生の記憶。それにあの光景。帰ったらお兄ちゃんに話してみないと。
さっき宮妻の中にいた幻って、あなたの先生よね。
聞いてた感じ、Q と陥落との関係をほのめかしてたみたいだったけど。
Mm-hmm. Teacher.
私とお兄ちゃんはずっと先生のことは濡れ衣だって信じてきた。だって私たちが知ってるカローレ先生なら絶対にしないことだと思ったから。でも先生、災難ってどういうこと？
リン、今はあんまり深く考えなくてもいいんじゃないかな。途切れ途切れの記録を見たからってわかるわけないし。
意味深な言葉はあったけど、その程度の悪意ならトップスのパーティーでしょっちゅう飛び交ってるしね。今のところ市政ってQと陥落の具体的な原因には触れずに容疑者リストを公表しただけだもん。それって要するに込み入った事情があるってことだよね。
You're right. Let's head back first.
みんなの言う通りかもね。とにかくここは危ないし。
In the remote deep underground corner, Lockspring lies on the cold ground, his senses flickering weakly.
苦しみを終わらせるには絶対的な秩序しか
Okay.
人類は
Humanity must be controlled.
必要がある。
He murmurs those words, but his voice has lost its former resolve, filled instead with doubt and confusion, like a devout believer questioning, for the first time, the truth has followed all his life. No feels. Everything he just witnessed still echoes in his mind. That feral girl burdened with the cruelest fate, still staggered with her feet, lifting her sword to stand before everyone. The proxy who has suffered the same injustices, and the Krampus judge who has never known kindness from fate. None of them harbored resentment or hatred towards the world. Instead, they held each other up, steadily and unwavering.
記憶を失ってもまたやり直そうとする勇気、恐れてもなお犠牲を選ぶ高潔な決意、その先に深淵があると知りながら止めらうことなく一歩を踏み出す意志。
Wait, I just note, does his eyes always have like multiple eyes here? Like the... Oh no, never mind. It's a cogwheel. Never mind.
全てをかけ
It's a cogwheel. Okay.
共に滅びることになろうとも。
Luxspring slowly blinks and flickering light of his senses finally steadies.
かつてあんなあがきは無意味だと思ってた。僕が目にしてきた争いや衝突、
Strife.
裏切り、堕落の裏側に全く正反対のものが隠されてたなんて、人類は最初からあんなに力に満ちた存在だったのか。
ああ、がっかりだよ。
Nope, there it is.
宣戦してくれると思ってたのに。
あの時僕が完全に壊れかけてた時だったね。君が突然現れて。
そうだけど、それが何？今さら何もかも僕のせいだとでも言うわけ？
I mean, yes.
いや、むしろ感謝したいぐらいさ。君がいなければ僕はこんな経験をすることもなかったんだから。
ちょっと何言ってるのかわからないや。とうとう論理コアがダメになったかな。まあいいけどね。あの計画には何の影響もないからさ。完全にお釈迦になる前にもう一ラウンドくらい
Nothing can stop that plan.
まだいけるだろ。
Nothing can stop that plan. Huh. Uh-oh. Ignoring the taunts, Luxspring gazes calmly into the darkness before him. And yet it seems as though his eyes have widened. Jesus Christ, I almost dropped my fucking bottle there. Okay. His eyes pierce through it, all seeing something far beyond. Something vast and distant. Jesus Christ. That would have been bad if that fell. Okay.
人類の勇気が消え失せてしまう日が来るかもしれない。だがそれは今日じゃない。ミス・サンブリンがおそらくあなたの言う新エリートの空を漂う理想郷よ。
The utopia that drifts above you in your Eridu.
つまんないな。しょうがないから次のお楽しみを探してこよっかな。さあ、新エリートよ。妖怪様の凱旋を。
So it is yokai. Luxspring's senses flicker a few more times before going completely dark. All sounds fade away, leaving the surrounding in absolute silence. He simply sits there quietly like a statue that has fulfilled its purpose. But I guess Luxspring was essentially just like misguided, if anything, right? Together with Zhao Guang and Zhao Zhao, you return to Phylum Heights, a peaceful cityscape that you haven't seen in a while, brings a feeling as if a lifetime has passed.
パンチ解決したし。
Zhao turns around, seemingly ready to leave right away, but after taking just a few steps, she stops. She stands there in silence for a moment, like she's going through some inner thought struggles. She finally turns back, avoiding your gaze for the first time.
ロキシ、それにシュンコちゃん。今回はありがとね。
そんなお礼を言わなきゃいけないのは私たちの方っていうか、ザオちゃんはあのトップスの人たちを止めてくれたもの。
まああれも元をたどればザオちゃんのせいっていうか、自分でめちゃくちゃにしたものをお片付けしただけかな。お礼を言われるようなことじゃないよ。
Zhao Zhao, what about your mission?
でもそれじゃあザオちゃん、任務はどうするの？だってほら生命権の奪取だし。
トップスから直々にもらった任務だったんでしょ？もし失敗ってことになるなら、上昇腐敗の称号はどうなっちゃうの？
She says she's rich, right? Who? Zhao. I guess she should be rich now.
生命権貸してあげよっか？
いいの気にしないで。こっからはもう君たちには関係ないからね。前に春光ちゃんが選択をしたみたいに。
あ、そっか。そういうことなら私もザオちゃんの選択を尊重するわね。でも手伝えることがあったら遠慮なく言って。私たち命を懸けて戦った仲間なんだから。
わかったよ。
Zhao Zhao and Zhao Guang exchange a smile, and just then the two familiar figures appear. Fan Yu and
ザオちゃん先輩、
Dailin.
偶然ですね。
長騎兵の一件が片付いたゆえ、我が輩たちも黒枝へ戻ると。
じゃあみんなで一緒に帰ろっか。ねえザオちゃん先輩、私思い出したんですけど、私に何かしてほしいこととかありませんか？お返しか。別にいいかな。ただ働きは死んでもしない主義のザオちゃん先輩が、ひょっとして偽物じゃないですよね？ダイヤちゃん、おだまり。ザオちゃんたちは仲間だもん。
I guess it's
損得で動くことないよね。
I guess it's kind of like a 180 in comparison to how when we initially met her in 2.2, right? Is the first time we met Zhao? No, not 2.2. 2. I think 2.2 or 2.1. It may be 2.1 because I think we saw her when we first met Alice. I think.
ザオちゃん先輩が照れてる。万学先生も見てください。すっごく可愛いですよ。安心してください先輩。お返しとして先輩の秘密は私が一生死守しますから。おだまりって言ったよね、ダイヤちゃん。
Zhao drags the chatty Dailin and the resigned Van Yu away with her. Watching them go, you and Zhao Guang can't help but laugh. As you respond to your laughter, your phone suddenly starts ringing.
リン、もう長期兵には戻ったんだろう？春光は一緒にいるかい？
Zhao Guang is right here with me.
春光ならそばにいるけど、どうしたの？
急な連絡ですまない。要点だけ手短に話そう。まず今回の件における君たち2人の尽力に深く感謝したい。英飛地区のため、そして新エリートのため、後世に伝えていくべき貢献をしてくれた。そして楊春光君、
Oh, that she's the new Void Hunter, right?
極めて重要な提案をしたい。
Why was she afraid to use the sword at the end when nothing happened? What? Who? Zhao Guang? It's more like she was like not meant to be prepared if anything.
今回の危機における君の輝かしい活躍を鑑み、
Void Hunter.
新エリート最高の栄誉である移ろ狩りの称号を授けたいと思っている。
でも別に私一人の功績ってわけじゃないですし。
無論今回の作戦に参加した全員が何らかの形でふさわしい賞賛と報奨を受けることになる。一
But
方
she's
で
just a high school girl.
君に移ろ狩りの称号を授与することについては、第一に君の実力は歴代の移ろ狩りと肩を並べるにふさわしい。新エリートには君のよう
True.
な強
She
者が
is
必要だ。
T0.
第二に生命権に関する詳しい話はイーシェン君から聞いている。以上の理由から君にはぜひとも移ろ狩りの称号を受け入れてほしいと。
私は。
Zhao Guang instinctively returns her gaze towards you, her eyes almost pleading for help. You're more worthy of the title of Void Hunter. Just choose what you truly want.
人にどう思われるかとか、責任とか考えすぎないで。春光はどうしたい？
As if Zhao Guang has finally made up her mind, she takes a deep breath and speaks into the phone, her voice clearer and more resolute than ever before.
私は生命権の力と私自身の力でもっとみんなを助けたい。 大切なものを守りたい。
その返事が聞けたことを嬉しく思うよ。叙勲の式典については責任を持って手配しよう。
After exchanging a few polite words with the mayor, you end the call.
なんだか緊張してきちゃった。こんな私がうつろがり。凄腕の先人たちに
Contribute for those who pull her.
できるかな。でもこうなった以上考えたうつろがりとして生命権の力を今まで以上にみんなのために使っ
You seem more confident than
春
before.
光もどんどん自分に自信がついてきたね。すっごくいいことだよ。
Ye Shengguang cheek suddenly turned slightly red, her eyes darting away.
そうかな。誰かさんがずっとそばで励ましてくれるからとにかく適当感に戻りましょう。
After returning to Even Temple, you and others bask in joy of having survived the ordeal. Meanwhile, in a dimly lit office, a single lamp casts its glow. The lone figure sits shrouded in the shadow, their face hidden from view. Oh, the Krampus heads.
あなたが任務に失敗したのは今回が初めて。黒枝の誇る上昇腐敗ともあろうものが珍しいこともあるもの。
Ooh, she kind of sounds nice though.
そうなの。この失敗は全部ザオちゃんの責任。どんな処遇でも受け入れる覚悟はできてるよ。
Jade.
黒枝からの除名だって
No.
別に。
そう結論を急がないでちょうだい。ねえザオ、もう一度生命権を手に入れてきてほしいと言ったら次はどんな手を使ってもいいわ。例えばあの剣士の生死も問わない。どう？
残念だけど。
あら、私の命令でも？
客観的に言うとね、今のザオちゃんじゃ生命権の力を使いこなせるようになった剣士には勝てない。それにあの子にはちょっと手を出したくないかな。だからごめんなさい。ザオちゃんにはできない。
ザオ、あなたのことはずっと賢い子だと思ってたわ。けれど。
A long silence hangs in the air, so heavy it was almost suffocating. Then from within the shadows, a soft chuckle breaks the tension.
嬉しい驚きもあるものね。安心してザオ。今回はお咎めなしということにしましょう。あなたの10日交換至上主義は私前々からどうにかしてほしいと思ってたの。今回の任務では学びがあったようで何よりね。それに私としても
I guess probably making the connection.
本意じゃなかった。あなたも気づいているでしょう。今回の任務が講師の老人たちたってのご用命だったこと。とはいえ彼らもこれで別の計画を模索するんじゃないかしら。
Something about Void Hunter
移ろが
weapons.
る銃具に関してはね。
Yeah, because isn't it because of the how Taylor's and the Qingming sword, they technically have like similar origins, right? And that's two Void Hunter weapons. And I guess we don't know about the other Void Hunters, right? The status quo of them.
それって
いいことザオ。クランプスの黒枝が忠誠を誓うのはトップスそのもの。それを構成する一部や、その他のことはまあじっくり見守っていくとしましょう。
The day of the Void Hunter anointment has finally arrived.
市長です。今市長が見えました。
Are we finally seeing him?
市長、一言お願いできますか。
今日ここに集まってもらったのは
Okay.
エリートの存亡をかけた戦いに勝利したことを心に刻むためだ。
He looks more ordinary than I thought he would. Huh.
この勝利は誰か一人のものではなく我々一人一人、ひいては新エリート全体の勝利である。中でも生命権の現剣手楊春光君は深き闇に 黎明の道を切り開いてくれた英雄だ。シーエリート市長の名において彼女に目下最高位の栄誉、うつろがりの称号を授与するものである。
And that's the void, because we also have the Void Hunter symbol in our eyes, right? Because when our eyes like turn, like when that mysterious power activates, this symbol appears in our eyes.
楊春光君、どのような勲章も君の尽力と犠牲には見合わないかもしれない。だがどうか受け取ってほしい。人々には希望という名の目に見える灯台が必要なのだ。
光栄です。
では楊春光君、市民たちに君の言葉を届けてあげてほしい。
私、大勢の前で話すの、あまり得意じゃなくて。
Oh, here we are.
でも、今日ここで皆さんに伝えたいことは確かにあります。ある時、大切な人がこう言ってくれました。当時の私はその意味が理解できていませんでした。戦いやその痛みは全部自分だけで背負うものだって。でもようやく理解できた気がします。あの言葉は
God, Sweetie's
私が疑
so
問に
freaking
思
hot,
うも
isn't
の
she?
すべてへの答えでした。街角から漂ってくるコーヒーの香りに癒され、子供たちの笑い声から幸福を感じるように。瓦礫のそばでうつむく人たちに心を痛め、傷ついていく仲間たちを見て涙を流してる。もしかしたらこの世界は今でも争いと醜さに満ちてて、人と人の関係はいつ壊れてもおかしくないかもしれない。
Oh, why is he? He lost his aura.
大勢の前で話すの
He lost his aura.
得意じゃなくて。
Come on, man.
でも今日ここで皆さんに伝えたいことは確かに
Unless when they make him playable, he has like a second form, like her, and he can go into the black form.
大切な人がこう言って
What? Wait, am I stupid?
街角から瓦礫のそ、もしかしたら
Oh yes, like huh?
この世
Okay.
界は今でも、でもどこか遠く、それかどこかひっそりとした場所に、だから危機が訪れるたびに誰かが立ち上がる。彼らはまるで風に揺らめきながらも決して消えることのない灯火。そんなかすかな光たちが小さな蛍火のように集まって一つになり、ずっと流されるままに戦ってきた私だけど、これからはそんな無数の灯火の一つになりたい。だって私たちは知っているから。夜は必ず明ける。どれだけ夜が長くてもきっと朝は来るって。遥かな過去と遥かな未来で私と同じ選択をする人がきっと数えきれないほどいる。私たちは決して一人じゃありません。だから私、楊春光はうつろがりの称号を拝命することをここに誓います。今この瞬間から新エリートに、そしてみんなの明日のために
Very last breath.
私の剣と力、そして全てを捧げる覚悟です。この
よく言ってくれた。
Yeah, I mean, she's like much more
決して特定の一
self-assured,
人で
right?
はなく、
And
無数の
confident.
かすかな光が集まってできた太陽なのだから。それでは皆、どうか共に見届けてほしい。うつろがり、生命使命、楊春光の誕生する瞬間を、新エリートに栄光あれ。
Thunderous applause fills the halls, echoing endlessly, the crowds cheering, paying a highest respect to the young Void Hunter. Only one person stands silently in the shadows. His expression remains calm as always. At the corner of his lips rests a faint smile, a relief he himself doesn't realize is there. Yeshi Yuan takes one last lingering look at this figure bathed in light upon the stage. Then, without a trace of hesitation, he turns away and walks alone against the tide of cheers. His silhouette fades into the darkness, leaving all the noise behind
ようや
him.
く悟った。 なぜ生命権が彼女を選んだのか。僕は傲慢だった。彼女の優しさとは疑うことを知らない無垢と純真、蝶よ花よと育てられたゆえの無邪気さだと思い込んでいたんだ。全くの間違いだった。闇の深さを知りながら、それでもなお光を抱くことを選ぶ勇気、雄大で激流のように激しく、あらゆるものを飲み込むほどに圧倒的でありながら限りなく誠実な。
The situation has settled for now, and Phylum Heights has finally recovered its former prosperity. The long still proselyte mine in Lemonian Hollow seems to be set to reopen soon.
何はともあれ物語は幕を閉じ、英石地区に平穏が戻った。春光の言った通り、世界が争いと醜さに満ちてても、私たちを結びつける何かがきっとある。心で通じ合う仲間との信頼、見知らぬ人のちょっとした善意、絶望を前にして心に燃え上がる勇気の炎。こういう小さなつながりが
Oh, Damien is there.
大きな奇跡になって、奈落に落ちそうな時、手をしっかり掴んでくれる。
I'm pretty sure there's like one more talk. Well, you've made it. Zhao Guang's about to head out on her first Void Hunter mission. Young Queen Summer's gathering on Suibin Temple to see her off. Void Hunter Qingming Arbiter, Ye Guang. What an epic title. What's with the middle, Qingming Arbiter? Oh, that is a special title that the mayor personally gave each Void Hunter to show the respect for their contributions. Qingming Arbiter probably refers to how Zhao Guang's mastered the Qingming sword. Taming that blade is no small feat after all. Alright, Miss Miyabi also has this special title. If I remember correctly, it's Void Hunter Ishin Muga. Hoshimi Miyabi. It sounds pretty cool. When will you get a title like that? Me? It's too peaceful. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just kidding, it's a little late. Let's hurry to Suibin Temple, meet Zhao Guang and the others. You arrive at the temple main hall with Zhao.
春光ちゃん、お外に出るときはとっても体調に気を使ってください。
ああ、道中食べられるようおやつと薬を用意しておいたぞ。
ありがとう。ちゃんと気をつけるわね。
強がりはなしだよ。みんな心配してるんだから。
大丈夫よ、ザオちゃん。だって私たちは友達よね。
Hearing those words, Zhao Zhao's face turns adorably shy once again. Meanwhile, Yishuan steps forward and gently straightens the corner of Zhao Guang's clothes.
師としてお前さんのことを誇りに思う。だがイーシェンという一個人としてはとにかく。
はい、師匠。
After everyone says their goodbyes to Zhao Guang, they slowly begin to leave. In the end, only Zhao Guang, Yishuan, and Yu remain. At last, Zhao Guang turns to look at her brother, who has stayed silent the whole time.
僕もそろそろ行くとしよう。
お兄ちゃん。
ここを離れてもっと遠くへ行くよ。生命権の代償を根本から取り除く方法を探すために。
お兄ちゃん、私。
大丈夫。これは僕自身の旅を始めるためでもあるんだ。うつろがりの星見雅が持つ妖刀無備には生命権と似通ったところがあるという。こうした武具の中には僕たちが想像もできないような秘密が隠されているのかもしれない。
Because we don't know what the other force in the Qingming sword was, right? Because we know that one of them was very similar to the creator, but we don't know what the other force is from.
そうした秘密を探り、霧の向こうに隠された真実を見つけ出したいんだ。春光、君がかけてくれた言葉はずっと覚えている。
Yishuan reaches out, wanting to pat his sister's head like he used to when they were little, but pauses midway and instead gently rests his hand on her shoulder.
かつて僕はずっと考えていた。もし時計の針を戻せるなら、可愛い妹をこの世界で一番安全な場所に隠して、そして それは間違っていた。たとえ何度やり直せたとしても、災いが訪れるたび、春子、兄として君の経験してきたあらゆる痛みと苦しみは、君からすれば証明のようなもの。ただできることならやはり君には荒れ狂う嵐を離れて本当の幸せをつかんでほしいという気持ちもあるんだ。
お兄ちゃん、私今でもすっごく幸せなのよ。
本当だろうな。そうだ、この件はお弟子さんも
Ancient prophecy.
陸老師の言った古い予言について、雲岳山の未来
Baiza would
災難を前に
rise.
して白沢なる存在が現れ、生命権を手に長き世を断ち切り、そして白沢のそばには特別な運命が現れる。
This Baiza
Sono
special
sonzai wa-
catalyst.
白沢にとっての変数となり、一連の出来事を通して思ったのですが、この白沢と運命とは
Yeah.
もしかしたらあなたたち二人のことを指しているのかもしれません。
Me?
私が。
ええ、その通りです。まるで今回の事件のようだとは思いませんか。この
He is
試練
giving
の
us his blessings,
あなたは
chats.
妹を
He's giving us the
そばに支え
okay.
てくれた。
リンがいなかったら私最後まで持ちこたえられてたかどうか。
きっと二人の出会いは偶
The
然ではなか
Singapore
ったでしょ
blessing.
う。
True! Let's come on, hurry the fuck up and we can do the Singapore and we get the weapon.
さて、こんな時間ですからさらばだ、春子。それに
Ah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure we'll see you in like 3 or 4 patches. Yeshi Yuan withdraws his hand from without another word, giving Zhao Guang a deep nod. Then he turns towards the setting sun and walks away with quiet resolve.
白沢、それに運命。リン、あんまり気にしないでよね。
I actually think it's pretty nice.
そう、別に悪い気はしないけどね。
A destined encounter.
私たちの
Uh-huh.
出会いが運命的だってことだし。
運命の出会いなんて、ねえリン、もう一つだけいい？もう一人の私がずっと思ってたことについて考えてたの。ひねくれたものの見方を続けてると純粋な行為でも心に届かなくなっちゃうみたいに。でも愛情って呪いじゃなくて奇跡、
Love is a miracle.
罠じゃなくて力。ジメジメとして冷たいどころか果てしない闇に落ちてく私をこの世界に引き戻してくれるあの温かい手。
Zhao Guang takes a deep breath and uncharacteristically spreads her arms wide as if to embrace everything before her.
私は本当にこの世界が大好き。朝の風が頬を撫でる感触、昼下がりの日差しが本のページを温めるぬくもり。いいことも悪いことも光も闇も全部がこんなにも大切で特別なの。だからこそ私もこの体の全部でそれを守る。やっとわかった。生命権が私を選んだだけじゃなくて、私も生命権の全部を受け入れて、うつろがりとしてはまだまだ新人だし、私きっと頑張ってやり遂げて。ありがとう。あなたのおかげね。
Okay, okay, but we need to speak with Wise. You're welcome.
どういたしまして。ねえ、春
A
子。
gift for her.
実は私からも話があるんだ。本当？
You take Zhao Guang to her room. What? Oh, okay. These are the photos we took? You organized them all. That's right. It's a photo wall for you. Countless photos carefully developed, framed, and hung over the wall. They form a galaxy of warm, glimmering light, capturing all the beautiful moments you once had. Zhao Guang freezes for a moment. She slowly steps forward, reaching out as her fingertips gently, almost reverently, brushes over those captured moments in time.
これ叙勲式が始まる前に撮ったや。
Ooh. The precious yet hastily taken group photo before the Void Hunter appointment ceremony. In the photo, Zhao Guang is smiling gently. Everyone at Yankee Summit looks happy, and even Ye Yuan's lips seem to be curved into a slight smile. In the background, the mayor is busy preparing for the upcoming ceremony. No one knows if there will be tougher challenges ahead or more heartbreaking farewells in the days to come. But at least at this moment, everyone stands together. The sunlight is perfect, and the breeze is gentle without doubt, an immortal memory within that's worth protecting. Okay.
あんなに大勢の人の前で話したのは初めてだったもの。それにしてもすごいわね、これ。一緒に過ごした瞬間を一枚一枚、ガーデニングショップのいい香りも、一緒に聴いた優しい音楽も、そっか。いつの間にか私たちこんなにたくさん素敵な思い出を作ってたんだね。
The memories of the past will always leave their mark.
未来がどうなるかはわかんないけど、思い出にならない過去なんてないから。私いつまでもずーっと。
リン。
Zhao Guang chokes up, still staring at the precious photos of her as her shoulders tremble, while after a while she turns around, eyes glistening with tears, and yet her smile shines brighter than the sun.
大好き。
What?
今までもらった中で最高のプレゼントよ。
That's not what she said in Japanese. That is not what she said in Japanese.
大好き。今までもらった中で最高のプレゼントよ。
Okay, sure. Well, technically, what matters is what she says in Chinese, but
あ
sure.
なたと過ごした時間は私にとっても一生忘れられない素敵な思い出。生命圏の副作用がいつまた現れるかわからないし、この眩しく輝いてた日々を胸に、私はどんな未来にも立ち向かっていける。私の人生にあなたはこんなにも綺麗な色を添えてくれた。
Together, Yu and Zhao Guang relieve the stories behind each photo, and at last the time comes to part ways.
時間だわ。
Say, hug Zhao Guang. Without a word, he steps forward and gently pull her in for a hug. Zhao Guang tenses herself for a moment, then softly wraps her arms around you, returning the hug.
ありがとう。私のこと覚えててくれて。じゃあね、リン。
Zhao Guang smiles brightly, then turns towards the setting sun and takes a first step towards her new journey as a Void Hunter. You stand there watching her figure fade away until she disappears completely into the glow of the setting sun. Okay, Wise. Now we need to talk. I hope Zhao Guang's first Void Hunter mission goes smoothly, knowing her, she'll definitely be fine. It's a goodbye, but Zhao Guang only is leaving for a few days. She'll be back at the Yankee Summit soon enough, and we'll have plenty of more chances to meet. For some reason, my eyes have been feeling a bit off these past few days. Maybe I should go talk twice about it. Perfect timing, I have something to tell you. Aren't we afraid? We'll talk about it in a sec. I just got a message from the mayor. They've dug up some new intel about the crater we took down in Lemonian Hollow. The being who looks like Sarah, they're probably not the real crater. I mean, they better not have been, right? Because otherwise it would have been very disappointing. But they possess the creator's power. The mayor said it was probably the creation of the creator, a powerful being crafted by imbuing Sarah's physical form with the creator's power. The thing was after Zhao Guang's body, seems like only by using Zhao Guang's as a vessel could give them the most power, probably because of the Qingwen swords. Zhao Guang must have found out beforehand and wanted to use it against them by trapping them in her own body to destroy them. Thank goodness you managed to remove them from Zhao Guangbao. Alright, the thing also held some the first generation Void Hunter Lady Sunbringer's power. The eyes, they were the same color as Lady Sunbringer's. Yeah, because you could see like the white and gold, right? I mean the blue and gold. It seems Lady Sunbringer did something in the Lemonian Hollow and left behind some of her power, and that power was exploited. Speaking of which, didn't Lockspring say some strange rumors about Lady Sunbringer? Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing, but Lockspring also said that even though Lady Sunbringer faced misunderstandings and hostility, she ultimately chose to love and forgiveness. So that must have been stolen. Must have been. So that thing must have stolen Lady Sunbringer's strength. The mirror calls him a messenger, but just the creator's creation alone holds in such immense power to almost destroy the entire Waifu Peninsula. Just how powerful are the enemies we're up against? But in the end, we still managed to defeat them. Yeah, no matter what, we managed to protect Waifu Peninsula and the New Erd in the end. And then there's the thing with the teacher. Those visions of her you saw in Lemonian Hollow, she's definitely been keeping a lot from us. She might have already... she might have really been the one behind the fall of the old capital. There must be more to the story. I hope that's the case too. And about what you mentioned earlier, the strange figure talking to her. We still have way too many mysteries to solve. And those weapons the teacher kept mentioning. The Qingming sword, the cursed blade tailless. What secrets are they hiding? Anyway, we need to do more digging into this teacher situation. For some reason, a sudden sharp pain shoots through your vision. Here it is.
どうしたリン？大丈夫かい？待て。君の手。
今の何だったの？
元に。リン。始まりの主を見たあの日からなんだか様子がおかしくないか？やはり病院で見てもらおうか？それでも病名はわからないかもしれないけど。
大丈夫。
What do you mean it's not that serious?
それより機会があったら市長さんに聞いてみよっか。じゃあお互い部屋に戻ってゆっくり休もう。
リン。
Meanwhile, inside the mayor's office.
君は見ているだろうか。この町がまた一つ困難をだが、私は知っている。あれが作り出
But
され
they
た
wouldn't do it
死者であ
again.
ると。
They.
またしてもな、まるで根絶の叶わない腫瘍のようだよ。一つ切除したと思えばまた新たに生まれてくる。明らかに私たちは試されている。粗雑にして不器用、そして
Their own
焦燥
power.
に満ちたやり方で。だが悪い話ばかりでもない。雲岳生命圏の剣士がうつろ狩りの叙勲を受けてくれたのだ。素晴らしい。実に素晴らしい。旧友よ。分かっているとも。今の私のやり方に君は賛同しないだろう。だがこれが我々に残された。
Well, I guess. I guess that technically left more questions to be asked than answered, if anything, right? I mean, I guess Sarah's dead. The Exalters are technically also dead, right? But then there's the creator, but then what we thought was not the creator, but a small messenger of the creator, right? Which I guess, and then I guess there's also the introduction of yokai too, right? Which I guess believes in the subjugation of humans, right? And there's also like that supposed that Utopia was Rosenthea, I think was what it was called, right? That's like apparently above New Eridu. None got sacrificed. That's also true. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like they put like so much emphasis on this Qingming sword, like since the start, right? And I don't know. It feels like all that worry about the Qingming sword never really, let's say, felt like a true threat, right? I don't know. Because, like, technically she's fine, although supposedly she's not fine. Or, I mean, supposedly, like, the side effects of the Qingming sword will come back. But then it's like, I don't know. the sword technically the sword is not safe yet, right? She just doesn't feel the effects now. It's basically as if she went back to 0 from like the negative status of it, right? So it will build up again as the more she uses it, right? But I don't know, it feels like it doesn't feel like the grave danger of the Chambering Sword was ever really truly felt, right? It was more like a thing that was there, that oh, like it happened there, but then after it was like resolved for the time being, it's like, yeah, I don't know. But put up Vin Diesel's superpowers. That's also, I mean, we always knew that they had some form of powers, right? Because like when Bringer tried to blow both Weiss and Bell up at the end of 1.4, like obviously they didn't get fucking blown up, right? Because they had that power which protected them, right? Which we technically still don't know, right? It's to do with something called about Children of the Devil, right? And like we don't really know what exactly that has to do. I mean, if anything, what was I guess more or less confirmed was that Carl Arnes or Adners, or well, the teacher was indeed actually involved with the destruction of old Eridu, right? So that's essentially is confirmed, but we still don't really know much to why or like what. It's like I don't know. Also, like I feel like I don't know if Sarah's like ending was satisfying, if I'm being honest, right? Because I felt like Sarah was like meant to be built up even more, but then they kind of just I guess got rid of her in like last patch, right? And in last patch, right? And now I don't know. We don't really have a face for the villain or anything, right? I guess we have the creator, but like, and it's here. Fuck you. I mean, still overall, it's not too bad. It's not that bad. I would say it's a clean conclusion, if anything. Alright. But that is also what we'll leave it off for today, chat. Oh, we are done with 2.5. Okay. Tomorrow, I have no idea what we'll do tomorrow. We'll do something tomorrow. We'll see. Let's discuss the Acheron trailer. We are not. Shut the fuck up. We can discuss the Acheron trailer tomorrow. Yeah, we can discuss that trailer tomorrow. I'll take a break tomorrow. We'll see what we do tomorrow. But there's like no rush or anything, right? Because we are caught up in story, right? So I'll probably hop on Star Rail, right, and do like the new stuff that was released because I haven't done it. But yeah. But that'll be it for today, chat. So hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.